It's in a really weird tuning. It's hard to like play anything.
We're just gonna have our vocals on the waiting room. I just turned on my mic and your mic's on. So here we go, some unplugged from WGIR, some original Larson. Gotta get that mic right next to the guitar, man. It'd be great if Friendo Fest 2 was just this for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. Guitar's not even plugged in.
Welcome to Friendo Fest 2. Victoria says, sounds like a group of sad clowns weeping into a flower pail. Oh.
It's tough to stay in tune there. This G string's tuned all the way down to C.
Oh no.
It's really low.
Miro Day. Should have plugged your little synthesizer thing in.
Okay, give me a second. This. Oh, darn it.
Here, I'm gonna load up. In the meantime, I'm gonna load up GarageBand. Oh, it's got to reinstall. Son of a biscuit.
We can see what's all in here. I bought this secondhand, so I think the prior owner probably had some stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see what else is in here.
Well, I got a piano here. Oh, where'd it go? Get back over here. Give me an ad in the middle of the piano. Close. New experience.
Night by Night asked Larson, do you ever mess around with open tunings? That's all I ever use. I don't ever play in standard tuning. There you go.
Mr. Dub says, is there going to be a picture? No, it's just this. Here, we'll just do this. There we are, everybody.
Hi, everybody. That sounds like a corporate jingle you got going there. Doon, doon, doon.
Welcome to Geist Enterprises.
All right, give me a number between 1 and 16.
9.
All right. Let's see what we get if I hit number 9.
Oh, yeah. Number 9. That was good. Oh, man, we're $8 away from $12,000.
Wow.
Less than $8. $7 and
Plug being weird. So I move
62
it to get closer to the
cents.
thing. Shuts off.
all right. We'll just get into this.
Sure.
We'll get into this. Hey,
Probably a good
everybody!
idea.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to Friendo Fest 2. We did it. The Friendos did it. You guys did it. I was a little bit on the concern side that we would be spending Friendo Fest 2. So there's some events that took place that was sort of fortuitous in terms of this whole 2-suite business. Getting to $10,000. Number one, my wife went in for emergency back surgery. That allowed us the entire weekend to continue to raise funds. So give it up for Dr. Theramu? I don't know what her name is. But she's the one who told Lacey, we just looked at your MRI, get to the emergency room now. And then they were like, hey, we got to do the surgery because your back's really messed up. And she was like, okay, well, whatever. And then she did it. And so we had to postpone from Friday to today, which I'll look at my dog back there. Way to take one for the team, Lacey. Thank you very much for that. And then, of course, thanks to all the friendos out there.
Yes.
For the donations. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. A lot of pretty crazy stuff happening in the world right now. A lot of people out there, fighting for equality, fighting for justice. And I'm happy that our community pitched in towards that effort. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I had said, man, like we had sort of the goofy $200,000 Patreon thing for the 2-suite, knowing full well that was never going to happen, and that was sort of the joke. Yeah. Is that would never happen. But when you have something like this, which is obviously something that we all need and hope and want in the world, and if you don't, there's something wrong with you. All we want is to see racism go away. That's really all we want, man. So that'd be great. And so when an opportunity like this comes up, oh man, we just zoomed past $12,000. Nice. Hype level 2 hype train for the $12,000, $12,300. Man, you guys are the best. So I forget who it was, and I'm sure they're probably here, and they might say, "Hey, that was me." But when we were discussing this on one of our recaps, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Somebody said, I think, maybe it was the Patreon one. We were like, hey, we need ideas for Friendo Fest. Somebody said, hey, if you reach a certain goal, because one of the goals is going to be a $5,000 and I'll eat a whole pineapple, you'll eat some blue cheese. Fairly inconsequential stuff.
Yeah, really.
And so when somebody said, hey, for X amount, what if one of your goals is the 2-suite? I was like, okay, well, what's a goal that's like doable, but is kind of up way out there? $10,000 for us in our community. I think $10,000 is like a pretty far out there goal. Mm-hmm. I figured we'd get like maybe 3,000. That's like the upper end of what we get in our streams. Whenever we do charity stuff. And then, so I just texted you. I was like, hey, $10,000. You 2-suite? Yeah, sure. Cause it's 2-suite is nothing compared to what we're trying to do here. So I think, and on top of that, I think every lore has to have, some sort of endpoint. And I'm just really happy that we found this one. Now, Larson, what? The 2-suite. Here's the deal. Y'all ain't gonna get it during this stream because the 2-suite, the Larson 2-suite, is a very special thing. This can only be captured in the finest.
We're essentially going to make a movie out of this.
Yes. Yeah.
This first two suite can't just be a run-of-the-mill thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be an event.
Right.
So we're going to make it so. And associated with that, we're going to do another live stream at some point down the line. We'll debut it. And then anybody who gave money for the Bail Project will be first in line, essentially, to hop on the stream with us, hop on Zoom with us. Bang, you get the two suite. That'd be through the camera for now, but that's how we're going to do it.
So keep in mind, and that's still going. So like throughout this live stream, you will still be able, if you have not donated, you will still have an opportunity to donate for the next couple hours.
It goes to the end of the day.
It goes to the end of the day. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kick off the Larson 2 Suite Tour, which will be a live stream of its own. I'd ballpark it a month from now.
Yeah.
Really build to it, really take our time with this project. So we'll live stream and debut. So you'll get the live 2 Suite from me, the filmed magical 2 Suite in the project that we're going to do. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, we're going to send the Zoom code out to everybody who donated. Y'all can just roll up in here, and then we'll just bring you in.
Yep.
And then Larson will 2 Suite every single one of you that wants it.
Yep.
So the people who donated are, like you said, going to be first in line. Y'all are going to have the opportunity to do that. And then the tour will continue on until he dies.
Yeah, it goes on in perpetuity. So that's the deal.
That's the deal. As far as what we're doing today, we have a very loose schedule of events.
A loose schedule, but yet a packed show.
It's a packed show with a loose schedule. So we're going to kick things off. I bet you didn't see this coming, everybody. I bet you didn't see this coming. For those of you on the Patreon who might have been paying attention to what's been going on in the WeBook Raw universe.
Yeah.
Look at your frozen face. It looks great. For those of you who have been paying attention, Rawgate Mutant has been within Rawgate Mutant. All the beings and souls that have been absorbed by Rawgate Mutant, they have been fighting it out for an opportunity to break free of Rawgate Mutant.
Yes, and while we haven't been producing content for Friendo Unified Championship Wrestling, rest assured this tournament has continued within Rawgate Mutant.
It's still been happening.
It's still been happening this whole time, and just so happens today is the finals of said tournament.
Yeah. So
without further ado, Steve, let's get this going.
Okay. Let's see here. What happens when I do this gameplay? Okay, that looks like it's normal, though that's good.
Good.
So we'll do this. We'll close this for now. Close that for now, and do that so I'm in the shot. There I am. Oh, that's my shoot name. That's awesome. That's okay. Do this. Oop, come back, me. There I am. Oop. Well, that looks weird. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay. All right. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. All right. So, where am I here? We got to do online. So, first off, what we're gonna do, the finals of this tournament. Not shockingly.
Hey, don't tell him who's in it. Just let's build anticipation.
Oh,
don't tell him yet.
So should I not put this screen up now?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it yet. Wait till the match is about to start. Wait till the introductions happen.
This one, that's a good one. No, that's us. Video capture device. There we go. Okay.
You just did all that, and I appreciate that. But let's build some anticipation. I think the people know who's going to be in it.
So keep in mind also, guys, this stream, so remember, I don't know how many of you remember 10 for the Win live that we used to do. It was like, as produced as we can get it. We brought an Emmy winner, Brian Hilton, into our office to film that. This is not that. This is a very unprofessional, thrown together thing.
Well, we don't have an Emmy winner to handle the production aspects for us.
If we were sitting at like 7,000, I might have like really tried harder, but I'm on coast mode because we blew past our goal. We blew past it. I feel no pressure to make this stream quality in any way, shape, or form.
All right, let's get to it. Send me the invitation.
I think it's here. Okay, I don't even know how to do this. And my stupid PS4 controller's like all the way back there. All right. Due to poor bandwidth conditions, online areas may experience network issues.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, just do it. Oh no, I need to go to private, not live. No, go
Yeah,
back.
private.
Private.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Here we go. Enforcer says Luchando won an Emmy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude legitimately won an Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty cool.
Like, what the hell?
I've seen it too. I've held it. It's heavy.
Is it heavier than the Slammy? Is it on par?
It's on par.
All right, so let's see here. Oh wait, I don't want it. Wait, triple threat. I don't want that. Match options. Oh, here we go. Match rule. 1-on-1. Is it going to be a normal match? Extreme rules?
Falls count anywhere if you can do it.
Falls count anywhere? All right. 1-on-1. Falls count anywhere. Custom. There. Oh wait, no. This is the fine. This is. Do we have? Oh, the Mutantverse. We have Mutantverse.
Yeah. There's a arena for it.
Okay. Accept. All right. Invite friend. There we go. Let's play an online game in WWE 2K19, friend.
Where's my invitation? There it is.
Waiting.
There it is. Join. All right. Take me there, please, game. Why is it not doing as I asked? Oh, there we go.
Not shocking at all.
No, it's doing it. It's just being slow. Whoops.
Confirm. Waiting.
Oh, wow. Man. This is going to be pretty cool.
Anthony F. says, hey, friendos, in the spirit of BLM and the protests, my investigative work for my newspaper helped stomp out a wacko citizen hosting an event to start an armed militia to stop BLM and Antifa terrorists, as the wacko put it. Finishing up the stories I watched it. Hey, by the way, I want to mention this real quick. Let's see here. Can we turn on?
Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's something wrong with one of the competitors in this. Hold on. I need to go back. There's something seriously wrong going on with that.
Do I have to re-invite you now?
Yeah, I think
It
so.
says invite friend. There's something seriously wrong?
Yeah, the attributes are not what they're supposed to be.
No, it's okay. Put him through. It's all good.
I hope that means he's got his moves.
No way, man.
All right, sorry about that. I should check that before we began.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say something. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Anthony F. So I wanted to mention this. They had reached out to us. We had retweeted them a couple times. They retweeted us, and they mentioned us in their in one of their shows. But Ricky and Elliot over there at Internet Today want to give a shout out to them for doing some really, really terrific work over at their YouTube channel. How they are able to produce what they produce, talking about all this stuff, combing through footage, fact checking stuff, and not lose their minds out of pure rage and anger is beyond me. But they're putting in some really, really good work. So go check out the YouTube channel Internet Today when you get a chance.
I feel like they're doing some really excellent work right now.
We had sort of
by all
talked,
means, support them, please.
When it was on Friday, we had sort of talked about like zooming them in, and they were down, and then like things just sort of ran away from us, and we didn't get a chance to reconnect and say, hey, we have an idea that we can do. So but we need to get back with them ASAP.
Definitely.
Their dadcast. But they are absolutely the best.
They are the best. Hold on, I'm getting this done right now. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, check them out. Gary MacArthur asks, does the Emmy talk like the belts? You'd have to ask Hilton about that.
Yeah, you would have to ask him about that. I didn't spend enough time with it to hear it talk.
Gareth Nicholas says, does Mark Calloway actually call people friend? What, friend? Hey, friend. I don't know. Does he?
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, let's see if that did what I needed to do.
Thank you, Local Hero 11, for the sub. I'm going to go through some of these. One thing that we were sort of curious about was, because, like, you know, obviously you and I, we have plenty of ideas for plenty of things. But I wouldn't mind reaching out to the friendos here in chat and asking, what would you like to see in this Too Sweet movie that we're going to produce? What ideas do you guys have?
That's a good question. All right, let me check something real fast. Be ready to go.
Okay.
Atwood asked, "Do I have Big Red in my possession?" I do not. I made a deal with Steve last night. My last punishment.
Yeah, I might actually go back on that. I might drop off the title tonight. Because what I noticed was a bunch of friendos were like, whoa, 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 hold on. We want poem.
All right.
Let's see here. We're getting some ideas in. Nash. Great idea for Kevin Nash to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Gallows and Anderson. So just basically famous two sweeters. Cal Jack.
Okay, we're good.
We're good?
That's weird. Yeah, like his moves are all fine, just his attributes were not what they were supposed to be, unless there was something.
Levy says,
going on.
Shoots. Interesting. I'll just interpret that however I do, I guess.
I will be ready in a moment. I will accept your invitation, and we shall begin. My apologies for the delay.
Alex C. says, he said it needs all the niche going in raw references. I have forgotten so many of those.
Me too.
So we'll need people like Alex C. and Rob Zerver to catch us up.
To jog our memory, yes.
Exactly. There he is. Okay, I'm just going to click on ready. Ready. I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. And interesting, NWO Sting. I do have an NWO Sting mask here.
It's true. Oh, man, this is so exciting.
This is huge. This is like to begin Friendo Fest 2
it's massive.
With this match. Now we've cleared 12-5.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Christopher Kaufman says brazen irrelevance, but too sweet instead of the fist bump. Yeah, I think that it'll take some inspiration.
It'll be something along those lines, yeah.
Oh, wow. Spideyville says a cameo from AJ Styles corroborating the story that Larson did indeed too sweet him. Well, that's what we're definitely going to do. The too sweet shoot interview as part of this.
Oh, yeah.
The too sweet shoot interview. That alone should do 100,000. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Yeah, Abad says a similar video to Mox's first video after he left WWE.
Oh, with the
prison
break thing.
Mox video, dogs. I'll have Gypsy chase you around.
Recreate the Boneyard match with Larson's hand up through the dirt in the too sweet position.
Oh, yeah. We'll bury you.
Well, about that.
Ricky Scurvy. Well, how about this? Hilton will be your stunt double just for that bit.
Okay.
So his weird giant weird fingers will be like sticking out of the dirt. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
There it is.
Okay, I remember this about Sandra said my favorite forgotten joke was old-timey devil buying Taker's soul with a spoiled hot dog. Don't remember that at all.
You're frozen? Old-timey what? Oh my God, look at that. It's Mecha Santa.
Goodness.
It's Mecha Santa. Oh my gosh. Old-timey devil buying Taker's soul with a spoiled hot dog.
Don't remember that at all.
That sounds vaguely familiar. One novice says, so Larson did lie about the AJ2 sweep, but got mad at Steve for stealing Big Red. This is part of the shoot interview. We're going to answer all the questions about Larson's history with the 2 sweet and his stance on liars. I was thinking,
what?
We need a drone shot.
Okay, we just don't have the drone.
Drone. Oh man, Mecha Santa. What like? Okay, so who's she challenging? Who got to the finals? My guess, Undertaker.
I'm gonna say Lesnar.
Undertaker was doing pretty good. Lesnar was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Ricky Scurvy says we need a strip club and some roulette. Strip club might be these days. I don't know if strip clubs are open these days.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
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 Top Notch versus Mecha Santa is kicking off Friendo Fest 2. Winner
gets the shot at the H title against Rawgate Mutant.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Oh, there might be music playing right now. Our Twitch stream is going to die because I think I turned music back on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You know why? Because Twitch allowed it and then they didn't.
Well,
I can't believe we've got Top Notch versus the last one-on-one match was maybe the greatest match in Friendo Unified Championship Wrestling history.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh, what did you drop?
My microphone.
Here we go. Wow. The face-off. Oh, there's already lag issues here. This is going to be the underwhelming sequel. Oh, look at that.
Oh, you just fell on me.
Oh.
You go for a pin right now? Oh, my gosh. How is that?
Kicked out of
Oh,
one.
my goodness. This is already going bad.
Well, it was like perfect the other day.
I know.
And that wasn't a triple threat. I think I got
Oh, it's not what I wanted to do.
Got that one.
Oh, shoulder tackle. Come on, Top Notch.
Stomp. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at the power. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, man. A massive boot right to the face.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. There we go. Oh.
Clubbed at the back.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, jumping, spinning, knee.
Battling within Rawgate Mutant.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I missed that reversal. Darn it.
For a shot to get out. Oh, man. Went for a cave-in.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Look at that.
I guess they both collided, but
I'll see if I get the pin on that.
Top Notch a little worse for wear.
Oh, he kicks out. That one.
Oh, man. Just got right back up.
Oof. Oh.
Mike's about to fall over.
Too late. Your what? Your mic's about to fall down? All
It's about
sorts
to
of
fall
issues
over.
over there.
He's too excited, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the
look at this.
Deadlift.
Deadlift, power bomb.
Spirit bomb.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'll get out of here. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Whoop.
No, you don't get out of here.
Oh.
Stomp.
Ouch.
Stomp. You got no sell
I
that.
no
You can no sell this one.
Great. Uh-oh. Oh, ouch.
Oh, working that arm. There you go, Top Notch.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Wow. I mean, oh, shit. I'm out of everything right now. Oh, no. That sucks. This is Falls Count Anywhere. You better make this a decent match.
Oh, don't worry. I will. First, you can eat a burning hammer.
Oh, God. Not a burning hammer. We just put on a 2-star affair. Oh, where's he going? Get up. Mecha Santa. I like back in the day when you could just mash buttons and he'd start to get up.
Yeah, no.
Now it's all just dependent on the stupid. Come on. Oh, look at it.
Get in the ring, man. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, reversal. Oh, missed.
What the hell? You just no-sold my miss.
Yeah, no-sold that, huh? Well, I was kind of punching wildly. You know, that could have been.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh.
Oh man, he took that right at the chin.
Uh-oh. What's my signature? I forget. Oh God, it looks like a stomp of some sort. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh man. Wow. Oh.
Oh man, I thought I got that.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, what's he gonna do? Oh no! Oh, don't do it!
No, another stomp!
Don't
another stomp!
Oh, right on the neck! I think.
Not another stomp.
Oh, where's he going? Is it in false count anywhere? No DQ.
Yeah.
I can use a chair.
Yeah, I just tried to hit you with a bat.
Oh yeah.
At least it should be.
Oh, the sledgehammer.
We'll find out, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Oh.
Well, he didn't disqualify. Yes, I guess we're good.
Oh. No mere mortal can tell me what to do.
What are you doing? Get out here.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm focused on the ref now. I got the Ulysses Killer. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Come on, get out there. There we go. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that
You swerve me, I swerve you.
Oh, double stomp.
Oh, no. Oh, God, he's got my leg. Oh, dragon screw leg whip. Oh, no. Now the tables have turned. Oof. Oh my God! Look at that! Oh!
Oh, what the heck happened there?
Oh, we must venture to the back.
Don't mind me. I'm too busy selling here.
Can I go in the back? I want to go in the back.
I wonder if you can for online
Am I
play.
allowed to go in the back? I want to throw you off. Oh God!
I couldn't even see you.
Come on, let's go to the back now. Wonder if I have to ditch the bat. Can I go in the back now? Oh, look at this dramatic spotlight right here.
Oh, it truly is.
Oh, wait, what did that just say? Was that just a... I don't want to finish here. I want to go back to the back.
Maybe we can't in this arena. Some arenas you can't.
Maybe. Anthony F says, no back online. Bollocks.
Oh my gosh. What's your focus on, dude?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oof. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Ouch. Sandra said, is this a shoot? This is indeed a shoot. I realize I could have gone for a pin earlier, but I want to make this.
Well,
this
I could have either.
Uh-huh.
As well. Oh, wow. Look at this. Stretch.
Oh. Oh. Oh, man. We're up to a 3.5-star match. See if we can break Meltzer's skill. Oof.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh man.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
I'll do that again. That was fun.
Oh, no. Don't do it again.
I'm going to do it again.
Don't do it again.
I'm going to do it again.
Oh, no.
We're at the edge of the stage.
Oh, oh my God.
Let's do it one more time for good measure.
God damn it. Oh, stop kicking me there. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at that no sell. Get away from me, referee. Oh, come on. It's not even giving me a prompt. Oh, no.
Stomp that head some more.
Oh.
Stomp.
Ooh, it's my head. God damn it. Why is it not giving me a prompt? Oh, invisible wall.
Look, there's going to be some collision issues going on over here.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh, another invisible wall. You know, one day we need to do Minoru Suzuki versus growth hormone again.
Yeah, I know.
Why do I have it's not giving me any reversals for any reversal prompts.
I don't know, man. Supposed to take advantage of that, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. What the hell? Oh, man. Oh, he comes alive.
Crap.
He comes alive. Oh,
Crap.
oh my
Crap.
God. All right, let's
Lame.
try this.
Oh, come on. I could have pinned you earlier. I was trying to get a good match.
Two. Oh, fine. Let's try to get this thing up to 5 stars. Once it's 5 stars, then it's any man's game. How about that?
Fair enough.
All right, then I need to do some top rope stuff. How about a second?
You do the top rope stuff to get the 5-star match.
A second.
Can't just wrestle totally on the ground to
Well,
get the 5-star
we're not
match.
in Japan. Maybe the second ref bump would have done it. Ooh. I'm waiting.
I'm on my way.
Oh, look, I'm pointing.
I can't see it.
Drainage. Oh! Not quite. Our reversal I had reversal prompts earlier.
Yeah, I'm still getting them.
I am not.
Stretch.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God damn it.
I even hit the let go button.
You are such a dirty cheater.
How am I a cheater? I tried to let go.
We had a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, I tried to let go once I saw it was going to happen. I was pressing the button to let go. Call me a cheater.
Top Notch moves on from Rawgate Mutant, top notch. Versus Rawgate Mutant is going to be our main event for Friendo Fest 2.
Yep. Caleb Hunter has a good point here. Steve screwed Steve. I guess he should have went for that pin, huh?
I know. Hey, you know what? You play with fire, you might get burned. Daily Show says we're the $100 rewards only until you hit 10K. It says they are no longer available.
I think they says they're no longer available because those incentives probably got fulfilled.
We had a limit of those, so we could know. Yeah, I can only draw so many things. So that was good. What are we doing next?
Do you want to play some Uno?
What's? Oh, you want to play some Uno?
We play Uno for a little bit if
we'll play some
anybody wants to watch us.
We'll play some Uno until the top of the hour.
There we go.
Following application will close.
Here, I'll send you an invite. Unless you're ahead of me, then you can do it. I wasn't trying to win there. I was.
I know.
I wasn't even trying to go for a submission.
I know. That was really fast. It was really fast.
Smash your head into the mat some more.
Yeah. Someone better not make me sign into the Ubisoft Club again.
Oh, yeah.
When this icon is displayed, that means video chat is enabled. Press X. Controller. Next. I wonder what grade Rob Zerver is going to give that match. Probably not a good one.
No, not something befitting the
sequels. Sequels are almost never good. Online play, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Play against your friends. Loading. Classic match.
I'll send you an invite. I'm already on.
You're gonna send me an invite? I'm gonna turn this off real quick just because I don't know what's gonna pop up. Might ask me for some sort of fucking password or some shit. Then everybody's gonna have whatever password I have. Did you send it yet?
No, I'm working on it right now.
Okay. My legacy. Oh, wow. Rob Zerver says, I'm tempted to award less than 5 stars, but Invisible Wall might have saved it. I don't know, man. I think this might be our first real dud. A match of that magnitude.
I know.
At Friendo Fest 2.
Did you get the invite?
Oh, you didn't say. To here? No, that's not it.
The notifications. I'm doing it, but it's...
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, probably. Oh.
There, let's try it again.
Received an invitation just now.
All right, there you go.
Join.
Caleb's asking, will we be streaming after Raw? Yes.
Yep.
All right, start match. I think I put the score up to 300, so first to 300 wins.
Okay, cool. How many do we usually get per match?
I don't know. We did a run.
Does it include the AI?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Alex C, for posting the donation link. That link is open through the end of the day.
We're at 12-6. Let's get to 13.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Okay. There we go.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, son of a... Did you just do that?
No, I was going to play my own. I have a draw 4.
Somebody just gave you the draw 4? Oh,
the AI did. I tried to play my own to stack it and it wouldn't let me.
Oh man. All right.
That's lame.
Let's see here. We'll do this. I'll do that. Oh, I can't do that? What the hell? What? Oh, draw. What? Oh, I didn't see what color it was.
Oh, it was blue. Now it's red.
This is moving too fast for me. Now it's red?
Yeah, now it's red.
I played a red card, everybody.
Wayne asked what time we're doing Zoom calls. We'll start Zoom calls at 1.
At 1, yeah. Once we're done with this, we're gonna start the Zoom calls.
Sorry, Steve, you got to draw 4 now.
Oh, yeah. Why did I just did that? I wanted to challenge it.
I stacked it. You can't challenge that, I don't think. I stacked it. Sorry, Steve. Draw 2 more.
God damn it! All All right. Oh my God, this is horrible. I'm just accumulating cards.
That's not the idea. You're supposed to have fewer cards.
There, that guy. You can't go, that guy.
Oh, there you go. That's good. That's good because he's only got 2 cards left. Oh man, why do you do that?
Ah.
AI Luna.
All right, there we go.
Skip me.
2.
Give AI Dusty some cards. Oh, Uno.
Man, I can't.
Reversed.
I don't have any cards to do that.
That's your turn again. It's your turn again. I got reversed to you.
Okay, I'll reverse it. No, I'm gonna go this way.
All right, Luna. Oh,
nice.
Good.
Good.
Oof.
I liked it when. Let's
your
see
turn.
Here. Okay. No turn.
Oh
for
man.
You. No turn
Rude.
for you. Asshole.
Rude.
Oh, no turn for them.
Dusty got skipped.
All right. I'll do 8. Oh, man.
No, it's not on you.
Okay,
You're good.
Good.
You're good.
Yellow. Oh no.
At least last time. Oh man.
Oh crap. I don't have that.
I miss the days when you had to draw until you
There
had
we
a card
go.
you could play. You know?
Obviously play. Oh, I know. You'd just be screwed. Ricky Scurvy said,
drat.
son of a bitch. Ricky Scurvy said, why not open the lobby to Friendo? So we were going to do that, but that involves like having people's like PlayStation Network IDs and stuff. It's much easier not doing that. That's the answer. It's much easier not. Hey, I want to play.
Oh, you gotta draw 4 is what you gotta do.
Oh man, what the hell? Challenge. Did I get it?
Nope.
I got the challenge.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Wow.
What's good?
Wow.
Wait, do I
So
have to
it's your
go
turn now. It's your turn now.
Okay. What's this one?
You get a. It's just a wild.
I know.
No drawing a 4.
There we go. Lelo. Oh, red. Red.
Oof.
Red. Oh,
Ooh,
pff,
you
bastard.
Get skipped. You get skipped.
Bastards. 9. 8. Your turn. 7. 7. 7.
7.
Oh, bastard. Oh, guess what? Draw 4.
drat.
My legacy is for you to draw 4.
You gotta choose a color, man.
Oh, okay. This one.
All right.
Blue. Blue.
I know you don't have any, so I gotta decline. It's got to eat those cards.
Don't be looking at my screen, by the way.
No, I know because you drew that. If you had a blue, you would have played it. I'm not looking at anything.
You're looking at
Just
you son of a
Just
bitch.
using basic reasoning and such.
Oh man, that guy has to draw 2 now. Oh, crap almighty. Draw a card. Oh,
So
nice.
probably get a draw 4.
Obviously play it. Oh, good. 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 Ah! Bastard! I'm going to challenge this one.
Challenge it. Why not? I think you have to draw 8.
I got it! I got the challenge!
Wow.
I'm the
Wow.
beast!
Clutch.
Total
Clutch.
All right, I got to draw a card. Play, sure. There we go.
Oh, drat.
Yellow.
Why is it saying I could play a card I don't have? Oh, good. I could play that one.
6.
Ooh, this is getting tense.
3. 3. Oh, you mother. All right, yeah. Oh, crap.
This is getting really tense.
No, man, this is too much.
Oh, draw 2 for Steve.
Son of a bitch.
Bummer, man.
All right, that's fine.
Can't play.
This is very intense.
It is very intense.
Time limits and stuff.
I can't do anything with that. Still can't do anything with that. Darn it.
Oh, nice.
Why couldn't you just keep it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, play that.
Draw. Cinco. Cinco. Dang it. Got a draw. Play. Duff the roll. This the duff to finish, babe. God damn it. Draw card. 4. Oh, nice.
Oof.
0.
Damn it.
Draw. Oh, nice. 5. Yellow.
Green.
Damn it. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Luna's got Uno.
Yeah, Uno. Oh, God dang it.
Fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
man. That was your fault.
It was my fault. I didn't have anything else I could do.
Duff, they got 155, baby.
Yeah, we got nothing.
We're about to job out to Duff Day.
I know. A couple of AI computer players.
The AIs always win, man.
Yeah, man.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, shoot. That's what? Oh, it's the wrong card.
There we go. Oh, you get skipped.
Oh, I got skipped. That's
Oh,
bogus.
crap. Wait, I can play that? I can't play that. Okay, draw a card. 5.
There you go.
Oh, fuck you.
Haha. Ooh, wild. Oh, man.
You challenge it.
Yeah, I'm going to challenge it.
You challenge.
Oh, no, I got to eat 6 cards.
6.
Oh, my camera's... Why? Like, all the days my camera has to freeze. It's freezing right now today.
5. Oh, I know, right? It's weird. I wonder if there's just too much going on.
Maybe.
Draw 4. You got hit with the draw 4. You did?
Oh, my gosh.
Gee.
Challenge that. Why not?
Yeah, man. You got to get one of these.
Well, he had blues in his...
Not this
Oh,
one.
what was it before? Yellow? Oh, my gosh. I got
Blue,
17
I think.
cards.
That one. Oh, man. Luna's about to win this, dude.
Sorry, Steve.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, all right. Oh,
There we go.
Dusty's helping us out a little bit.
Those are worth points. I gotta get rid of him, man. Sorry again.
Dude, we need to get rid of Dusty, man. Look at Dusty.
All right, do something to Dusty.
Well, now I can't because it's still blue. Ah.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, it does. 3, 2. All right, well, let's see what Luna has.
Oh gosh.
Yep. Ah! See, I should have done. Yeah, oh, man.
No, you should have done that. You should have done that. Man, Luna's on the verge of victory here.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, who gets skipped immediately? Oh, I do.
You know what, Dusty? You get skipped, baby.
Oh,
going
order
back the other way.
reversed.
It's up to you, Dusty. Number 4. Who got hit with that? Oh, Luna.
Luna did.
Oh, nice.
Oh, come on. Lame.
What?
I would just change it to blue, and they just changed it to red.
Oh, you had like a ton of blue. Huh?
Well, not a ton, but I would have preferred it to be blue for a little
Draw
bit.
2. Man, you're killing Luna. Look at that.
Yeah.
7. Draw a card. 7.
Oh, come on.
2. Here's a gift for you. I know you got lots of blue.
There's a gift for you, Steve.
Oh, nice. The number 5. Oh, man.
Oof. Oh, I didn't want red. I didn't mean to do that.
Idiot.
Darn it. I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, play that. Obviously, play it. Great. He's about to have an Uno. Oh, no. Whew.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you going to play? Uno. There. Oh, no. Are you going to win?
Ah, drat. No.
Ah. Uno.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. I forgot. You got to call it, huh?
You got to call
Oh,
it, yeah.
that's so annoying.
That's the rules of the game. What are you saying you got to call it?
I thought you could do it right after you put it. You put it down and then you call Uno.
No, you press the button that says call Uno, then you put your card down, so it does it automatically. There's a prompt for that, Steve.
I got all sorts of options here.
Well, you got to go. It's your turn.
I know.
Uh-oh. Oh, they got Uno.
Oh,
Dusty's got Uno.
damn it.
Don't let Dusty win. Don't let Dusty win.
I don't have a choice. I can't do anything.
Oh, I got to draw a card, too. Drat. Oh, I can play that one. Oh, I didn't do it before. I made the same mistake you did. Darn it. Idiot.
Oh. I
turn,
can't do anything with that. Draw a card. That does nothing for me.
All right, Dusty might win here, but I had to get rid of that card.
Oh.
Whew.
All right. Oh, man. Hate to do this, but it's the only thing I can do.
Oh,
Yep.
we know he doesn't have your red, so
Yep.
there you go.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Just feed him a bunch of cards. It's good.
Yeah, okay. Can I play this? No, can't play that. Can't play that.
God, my heart is racing.
Draw a card. Dang it. It's up to you. Ah, Uno.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That doesn't help me at all.
Oh, that doesn't help me either. Drat.
Oh, come on.
Now you gotta draw two.
I'll do this. Can I can't do this, really?
You can stack. If you gotta draw two, you can pass it to me, and I have to draw four.
Draw cards.
No, you just drew cards. Okay. I gotta draw a card too. Gosh darn it. Oh,
Oh, man.
Dusty's got Uno.
Definitely got it, baby. No. Pretty sure you just won that. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Not quite.
Not yet.
Not quite.
Yet. Oh, my God.
Probably our last hand, unless one of us actually manages to win. Asian Mur asked, "What's more anxious, this or Quizzlemania?" I don't know, man. It's close.
It's Quizzlemania, man.
It is Quizzlemania.
The 20 questions in Quizzlemania is unmatched.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
It's unmatched. The hell did you just hit me? You just hit me, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit you to draw two.
What a piece of crap. I'm doing that. I'll do that.
Ooh, skip.
Try to keep Dusty out of it, out of contention.
Oh, I got skipped.
Skipped you.
Boo.
Yay. 7.
Oh, come on.
You got skipped again.
Boo.
Boom. 6. The number 6. 6. The number.
Sorry, it's all I can do.
God damn it.
It's all I can do.
Wait till I go the other way. 8.
Gotta give some cards to some of these AI players, Steve. Come on.
Shut up.
Oh,
See, I
dear.
know you're looking at what I got.
No, I don't. I have it paused here. I can't see anything. Ooh, they played.
I know I got to take my own selfishness out of it, but I feel like I can't. I have a hard time doing that. Oh man, son of a bitch. Damn it. All right.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna call you out. Let's see.
Oh, drat. I gotta draw.
Oh man. Awesome.
Whew.
I got bad news for you.
Oh.
Draw 4. This.
Yeah, I'll just eat it.
You're not gonna challenge? Oh, I challenge every single one of them.
No.
That's the
It's
best.
too close. I can't do it. Oof.
Oh,
You
bastard.
skipped too.
Eesh. Oh, man.
Double
Oh, man. God damn it. Damn it.
Well, that puts us perfect in terms of timing of the show. So it's about 1 o'clock. We can do Matt chat.
It's 1 o'clock. Let's do some live Matt chat. All right. Let's see here. How many people we got here? Let's see here. What was that? Okay, stop that. All right. Let's go back over here. Oh, that's weird.
What?
Nothing. There we go. Okay. Just getting all the windows and stuff sorted out.
Man, we couldn't even win a game.
Not one game.
Amateurs.
Not
amateurs. One game. Uno amateurs is what we are.
Dullards. Pure dullards.
I thought I was decent enough at Uno that I could at least best the AI. No.
No, man, no.
No.
See waiting room. Okay, here we go. We're going to kick this off. Oh, whoa. Watch out. All right, we're just going to do this. Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna do this live Matt chat. We've got a couple people waiting right now. We've got Adrian and I don't know what their name is. I think it's Sasia W. So we're gonna kick things off with Adrian, and we'll bring Adrian on in, and let's see what Adrian has to say. Hopefully, Adrian has no nipples showing because Twitch is anti-nipples. So Adrian, if your nipples are out, please put them
Well, that's
back.
something that applies to everybody who's about to call in too.
Right. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, especially Wayne. Like doubly so for Wayne. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and admit it. We'll see what happens. Let me get rid of this window right here. Oop,
yeah, the layout's a little
Oh, look at that. We got somebody here. Adrian, can you hear us?
It's not showing up in my window here. I can't see or hear Adrian.
Wait, really?
No.
Hold on. He's connecting to audio. It usually takes a second.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You got him?
Yeah, there we go.
Hello, Adrian.
Hello, Adrian.
Had him and we lost him.
It was a user error on my part.
Oh, well, I think we can hear you. Can you hear us, Adrian? Sometimes it takes a while.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Oh, he's talking.
Talking. Can't hear you, unfortunately.
Try again. Can't hear you. Let's see here. No, everything looks
Not
okay.
muted.
I'll make sure he's not muted. Oh, no, he's not muted. Oh, wait.
Heard something there for a second.
Think I hear you. Go ahead, say it again.
Yeah, it says I'm in the meeting now.
I can hear you barely, Adrian. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome to Friendo Fest 2.
All right, I'll try to get closer on this thing, man. Actually, let me put my headphones in. Hold on.
This is definitely fitting of going in raw. Give it 1 second. Nothing yet. Can't hear you yet. What had you done before? Still. Oh, wait. Trying again. Oh, it says your audio is connecting now. Hopefully that'll work.
All right. It's got the check mark.
Hello. It's okay. Everybody calm down. Take your time. Let's see if there's anything. Let's see here. Oh, unmute. For some reason he was muted. That's weird. Wait,
Oh, okay.
Unmute. Okay, try to
All
talk.
right.
There we go.
Good?
Hey,
Yeah,
there you are,
there we go.
Adrian. All
There we go.
right.
Hello, Adrian.
Sorry, guys. It's a little technology issue today.
No, that's totally okay. We
No
know
worries, no
we are
worries.
very well versed in technology issues. Thanks for
Yes.
your donation, man, and thanks for
Thank you
doing
very
the live
much.
Matt chat.
Yeah, for sure. It's Adrian C, by the way.
Oh, okay, that makes sense because your first name is Adrian and your last name starts with a C. So I should have put 2 and 2 together.
For sure. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. It's actually it's my birthday today.
Oh,
so, happy birthday!
That's awesome. Happy birthday!
Starting a little early today with some Broken Skull IPA.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Like I said, thanks for having me on, and obviously, no issues to donate money to a good cause. I'm actually raising money for the same cause on my own Facebook profile for, how they do those weird raising money on my birthday things for this.
Oh,
cause,
yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
I've
That's
got about
neat.
$100 raised so far myself. So
I sort of learn who my real friends are by posting that because I almost never post my work stuff on Facebook. Almost never. Like nobody there knows what I do. And so I was like, hey, I don't usually post stuff here on Facebook simply because Facebook is a cesspool. And so, but I said, hey, but here's the cause that I'm really, interested and passionate about, and so like the people who shared it or donated, I was like, so those are the people that I want to just wipe out everybody else who didn't even touch it or like it or share it. Everybody else on Facebook, I want them to be gone. And just those like 8 people who shared it. So yeah. Anyways, I hate Facebook.
yeah, so yeah, it's a good tell on who's really involved and who really cares, and a lot of likes on the post, not as many donations as I would have hoped, but I appreciate those that did. It is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your question today, Adrian C?
So it's actually something I've been thinking about for a while, and I'm kind of torn on it, but it's more about the need for the traditional heels and baby faces in professional wrestling anymore. I think sometimes it comes to like I'm watching a match or I'm watching Raw or whatever. I'm just like, man, we know what's going to happen. Do we really need to have this 50-50 booking and the heel goes over because he has to on this one, or the baby face goes over here? Like sometimes I just want to see 2 good wrestlers wrestle no matter, what their issues are. I want to see more faces against faces, heels against heels, just make it a good show and let them go out there and do what they do. But then, I guess you have to have that storytelling as well, and you have to have something else to balance it out. So I guess that's my question, putting out to you guys. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
So, Larson, you start because
I'll start. Okay. Yeah, I think the heel face dynamic is kind of, to a certain extent, archaic. I understand that you want to keep some dimension, I guess, of good and evil in the stories. At least have it at your disposal in case you want to tell something and with using that kind of fabric, if you will. But I think whatever comes first, what should come first is the story you want to tell. And if there's a good story you want to tell that involves 2 faces, and you need to have one of those faces have a little extra edge to pull off the story you want to tell, you can do that while keeping both of them faces. You don't have to turn one heel just to justify or motivate the story you're going to tell because you want to stick to a certain dynamic. I think the most interesting stories in wrestling are usually about just 2 people. People are complex. People generally don't fit neatly into a heel face spectrum, especially how WWE has it where lately, especially, there's people who are heels who, when they're on the mic, make a lot of good points.
Yeah.
And when you have the faces over here are pretty spineless, they're pushovers, and they smile all the time. I'd much rather have people with actual dimension and complexity, regardless where they may sit on the heel face spectrum, and just tell stories about people. So that's kind of my take. I think when wrestling storytelling is done right and done best, that's what we see. So that's my take.
I would say I'm okay with the heel face thing because when it's done properly, it works. So like we can even take a look at 2 examples of this last night at TakeOver. We had Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano, who were clearly on the, it's like one guy's clearly a face and one guy's clearly a bad guy. And I thought the match was outstanding. I thought it, and I think that they can milk more out of it. Keith Lee took a key to the eye, and all sorts of finishers from Gargano, and he was able to kick out of it all. It made for a compelling match. I think that when the characters, regardless of where they stand on being an asshole or a good guy, if they're interesting characters and they're doing new things with them, then I'm all about it. I think it's a decent starting point, but you can't rely on, my answer is going to be the same as Larson's, but you can't rely on simply good guy versus bad guy. Stuff has to be happening. And that's what you see in the Lee Gargano stuff, is that stuff is happening. They're cutting this promo from their home, and then Lee and Mia Yim, they sort of mirror that with their own response. And so there's cause and effect. With Karrion Kross and Ciampa, it's just, Kross, in his case, not necessarily a bad guy, but like, he's a monster. So to me, they relied on he's a monster, he's a destroyer, and Ciampa's the good guy that everybody likes, and who's also a badass in his own right. And it just, the wrestling, the match just felt so one-dimensional to me, and it didn't give me anything. I didn't feel anything about Karrion Kross, and I didn't care that Ciampa got beat so bad. It just, there was no complexity there. It was Karrion Kross for seemingly no reason. The whole thing was built around, well, I'm more special than you are. That's the word they kept on throwing around. I'm more special than you are. Well, I don't care. Like, that, what does that even mean? There were two things that I heard recently about this idea so Vince Russo mentioned relatively recently that he was bugged that Drew McIntyre sometimes in his promos is serious and sometimes he's funny. Like sometimes here on the show, Larson and I will try anyways to be funny, and sometimes we'll try to take a serious approach to the criticism we have with pro wrestling. That's because we're real people. We're actual people. Drew McIntyre comes across like a human being. He's done stuff that you can, look, anytime you're counting a crowd down to kick some guy in the face, that's not really a good guy thing. But I like that about him because it's like, this guy's a badass. Jim Cornette on an episode Pritchard, on one of the podcasts that wasn't too long ago. And they were talking about, I think it was an episode about Mania from like 95. And they were talking about one of the In Your Houses. They're talking about Kevin Nash as champion. And he said, because at a certain point, they started referring to Diesel as Kevin Nash. Like they would call him Diesel, but there was like a sit-down interview with Vince McMahon that Kevin Nash had, and McMahon was saying, as champion, you have a lot of responsibilities. How do you square that with being able to defend your championship? And he talks to him. He says his name, Kevin Nash. Pritchard on the pod, and Conrad brings that up. He says, this is like one of the first times they've really done that. And he said, I hated it, and I fought Vince on it. I don't care that this guy had a collegiate career doing anything. He's Diesel, and that's all I care about. And he was so passionate about that point of view that I wonder if that, like, then you start looking at SmackDown, which he heads up, a little bit differently. It's like, are we going to get any complexity with Otis? Is he going to become a real person? It's
interesting that he brings that up, and then you get storylines, for example, the Jeff Hardy one, which continually references, Jeff Hardy outside of the wrestling ring. So it's interesting.
So, it adds some dynamic to, okay, well, what's the writing process then like? And we never get that kind of stuff. I would love to know more about the writing process, because you have somebody like Pritchard who seemingly wants, I'm not going to say he wants one-dimensional characters, but he definitely has a thing that he likes and a thing that he doesn't like, which would seem to be adding more depth, more layers to these characters. So that's where I stand on it. Take that for what you will.
No, for sure, guys. I appreciate it. And, keep supporting the podcast and the show, and, Too Sweet, Hearty Handshake and all that. And
are you going to be there when we email all the people who chipped in to do a mass Too Sweet for Larson?
Yeah, I should be there, and my availability is pretty much on my own time now. I'm working from home for like the rest of the year, so
nice,
cool. Very cool.
Which makes it a lot easier to pretty much get on online and watch you guys and have you guys in the background while I'm sitting here doing my job.
That's the best.
Which I'm not doing right now, but I am on lunch break, so it works out okay.
Well, hopefully your boss is not a friendo.
I don't think so. I'm one of the very few people in the office that actually watch professional wrestling. So whatever, it is what it is.
All right, man. Well, hey, listen, you have a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
And once again, and then we'll just see you whenever we see you. You're around all the time. But it's fun. It's always fun to put a face with a name.
Yeah.
And now like a real last name.
Yeah, we'll keep it C for now, but yeah.
All right, Adrian. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you so much,
How do I
Adrian.
kick Adrian off the call now?
I don't
Here
know.
we go.
I'll just leave.
All right. We're going to dive right back in here. Let's check. I'm going to check, make sure there's no problem. Okay, so cool. Let's see here. I will admit this. We'll see here. See if we can remove this here. Yes, remove. Okay. And then we'll go and admit this person. Hello, friendo.
Hello. How are you today?
Good. How are you? What is your name, please?
This is actually the name that's shown up on my account is actually my wife's name. So, and that's Seisha. So, she people mispronounce it constantly. So, I called her Sushi for like the first 2 weeks we were dating. So yeah. But my name's Ted.
2 weeks by calling her Sushi?
I'm not that smart, and so I was just like, I'm not even going to try. You're Sushi. Let's keep this relationship going. And we've been married for 15 years, so
awesome.
Okay, so
what the hell's your name then?
I'm Ted.
Oh, Ted. Okay. Are you Ted Williams?
Yes.
Are you the Ted Williams?
I am not. I have not. I'm not frozen. I haven't been thawed out. I'm
that
not.
was my next question.
Yes. So, and I've heard all those comments throughout the years. So, sadly, because of conversations like this, I know way too much about the man.
Originality is not my strong suit. Didn't it was the head, right? They froze his head.
Yeah, that's what you do with the cryogenics. I think you just take the head.
And then wasn't there a rumor that like somebody played baseball with his head or something?
They were kicking it around the site. Yes.
That's horrible.
That's awful.
That's awful.
I had nothing to do with it, so please don't blame me on that. So.
Well, no promises, Ted.
Okay.
What's your question, Ted?
Well, I was calling because I'm a huge fan of independent wrestling. ACW Wisconsin. I'm coming from Wisconsin. ACW Wisconsin's my favorite promotion. It's co-owned by Dylan Postel, which you might know as WWE's Hornswoggle.
Oh
This
yeah,
is his
okay,
promotion.
cool.
Yeah, and which, by the way, if you haven't checked out his book yet, Life is Short, but So Am I. Absolutely wonderful book. So you can get it on Amazon right now.
Cool.
But anyway, I was initially when I was going to reach out to you guys, I was going to say what promotions are you looking forward to seeing again when the lockdown's done and shows are running again. But also when I think about how much wrestling you guys watch for your jobs, are you able to still enjoy going to the live experiences, or is it with how much content you're consuming so that you can produce for your jobs, is it still an enjoyable experience to go to the matches, or is it certain promotions you enjoy going to more than others?
So yes,
go ahead, Steve.
I've actually got this question from both my wife and my dad. Do you still actually enjoy wrestling in general? And I do. Like I will sit here if I'm playing, if like, the day is done, I'm playing some Rocket League, everybody's in bed, I'll load up the network and watch like an old Nitro or one of the old Weird Territory shows or look for old stuff. I don't like I think Larson feels the same way. One thing that we don't cover that we'd love to cover way more of is just New Japan in general. Like we always get to Wrestle Kingdom, we always get to Dominion. A couple of years ago, we were able to cover a little bit more. It's just with AEW, that took up a lot more time that we would have devoted to New Japan in the first place. I absolutely love going to smaller local shows simply because I just the endless amount of like new faces, new gimmicks, see what people can do like when they're clever and they bust out some new weird reference of something to check out the new wrestling, to check out bad wrestling. I really enjoy, and when you watch like the curtain jerkers at these really small shows, sometimes the wrestling is just really bad because they're still learning. They're students, or they'll have these big like student battle royals, and it's hilarious. And I really truly love that. And then I'll never forget at the Virgil Flynn Memorial Show that we went to a couple of years ago, man, there was like a 5-star match going on there. And I forget who...
It was the Funny Bone Brawl one, right?
Yeah. Yes. And he was fighting, God damn it, what's that dude's name?
Oh, it was CJ Kurtz?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Man, when I went to the UK in July of last year, and I met up with Wayne, who we'll see here in a second, and a bunch of others to go check out the Pro Wrestling Eve show. We were standing there, and the very first match, I don't remember who it was because they're not like, huge names on the scene or whatever. But I was sitting there like, I turned to Wayne. I was like, this is a 5-star banger, and it's the opening match here. And part of it, part of it was the actual wrestling, but a lot of it was just the atmosphere. And it's like, pre-COVID, people are like just standing right next to each other, coughing on each other and stuff. And it's just, I love the atmosphere of a really good local pro wrestling show. And I feel now that we took it for granted that they were out there, and there were so many times that like I didn't go when I could have. I mean, literally there was a show across the street, like across Hazel from where I am at the community center. And I think Brian Zane was there. And I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something, but it easily could have just been like, okay, let me just walk over there real quick. And I didn't. And now I'm like, dude, I'm not taking that for granted again. Not doing that again. So yeah, absolutely. I still love all that stuff.
Yeah. The joy of going to independent wrestling shows is something that I all the years we've been doing this, I gotta stop throwing my pencil. I've never lost. Just the level of interaction you have with the performers is something you can't get from any huge show. And that for me, that's what wrestling is really all about. Is you and the wrestlers in there interacting, building up an environment for them to tell their story. That's not to say I don't enjoy going to the larger WWE shows. I do. It's a vastly different experience, especially if you're going for a TV taping, because you got to sit through commercial breaks. So it breaks up the flow of the show. Steve's over. He's done going to WrestleManias anymore. There's too many flashing lights in his face. Too many hours in the seat.
The smaller the better for me. The smaller the better.
Yeah, smaller venues are way better because it's more intimate setting. You're closer to the ring, more interaction. I think if we didn't love professional wrestling, I don't know if we would have ended up doing this. And so far, thankfully, doing this for a living hasn't diminished our appreciation and love for pro wrestling, and hopefully it never will. Apart from that, I don't really know if I got much else to add on apart from what Steve already said, because we pretty much share a brain in a lot of respects, and that's one aspect that we definitely are basically share the same opinion.
Is there a promotion in particular in California that you're really looking forward to seeing once it opens, or is it just pretty much once you feel comfortable going out in a group again, you're just gonna tackle it?
I'll say this: Cal Jack, good friendo Cal Jack, local wrestler. He had a show in Vacaville, a matter of months before lockdown went down, maybe weeks. And I anything else they do, I would definitely check out again. There's a lot of really good talent here in the Northern California area. There's a long-standing promotion in Sacramento called SPW. We went to a few of their shows. They had some venue issues. I think they've kind of settled into a new place. I wouldn't mind going back to their shows because they always put on good events. Love to eventually make a trip down the Bay Area, see some Hood Slam, some All Pro Wrestling. There's a lot of good stuff in Northern California, a lot of really good talent. So, once, as Steve said, once things start opening up and shows start happening again, do my best and not take good wrestling, independent wrestling up here for granted, and try to go to as many shows as I can.
I'm hoping that I'm really hoping that we get a vaccine by April, because I would love to go to Mania, but not do Mania, and just go down to LA. We have lots of friends down there anyways, lots of friendos down there also. And just, man, the SoCal scene is so deep right now. And Larson, that was dope. It just switched. And the scene there is so deep, and I would love to go down there for a Mania weekend, or a Mania week
fun.
rather. That'd be rad.
Keep an eye on Wisconsin as well. ACW Wisconsin has their own YouTube page. They're putting
cool.
Kind of like remember Superstars back in the day? It was like a syndicated show. They're starting to do a program like that. There's some really great talent up here. A lot of the wrestlers up in Wisconsin are much more. You don't see the flippy stuff happening in Wisconsin as much. A lot of great story-based wrestlers. Logan Lynch, Adam Grace, Peter Schwanz, Coda Jacobs. I could, if you ever need to spend 3 hours talking about Wisconsin independent wrestling, give me a buzz. I'd be more than happy to help out. But a lot of great talent up here as well.
That's something that like we actually had like talked about doing a while ago. And then like there were some talks with some people that we know about doing something like it, and that sort of fell through. But we had talked about doing like sort of a Anthony Bourdain style like tour around the country of just spotlighting different independent promotions. And I mean that's sort of like a big thing. Like that would be like a massive production for like us. Yeah. But you know, if we ever had like the funding for it, that'd be something that'd be a lot of fun to do.
That'd be a ton of fun.
That'd be rad.
Ton of fun.
Awesome. If you do that tour for here in April of every year, ACW Wisconsin does their big show. It's called Water City Wrestling Con. This past year, they were originally supposed to have Insane Clown Posse come up. Who else was on? Ron Simmons was supposed to be there. A lot of Scott Hall was supposed to be part of the show. Just like everything else, it got canceled. In the past, they had a main event right after Ryback got released. He did a match up here, and he did a 25-minute match, and it was great.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was around the entire. It was the main event. It was against a wrestler named Sadist. He was the champion at the time. It was just a lot of people ripped Ryback, and sometimes justifiably so, but it was just a fantastic match. He also did meet and greets. He was amazing with the fans. So
that's the trippiest thing when you have a wrestler who has perhaps a reputation of sorts. I'll never forget this. When Larson and I went to go to what was the one in the Bay where we saw the Impact crossover? Was it Big Time?
That was, we
went to a Big Time wrestling show. And I think maybe we vlogged about it. I forget. But Impact was running, I think, a taping the next day and like sort of a normal show.
Salinas,
in Salinas, yeah. And we saw Alberto Del Rio versus, was it Moose? In the main event. And man, you understand like the charisma of Alberto Del Rio when you see him live and in person, and the charm, which just doesn't translate when he's on TV or on Periscope videos. And the match was just, it was outstanding. It was a really, really, really good match. Like a lot of times, you know, free from the, constraints of television, you know, these guys will just put on these banger matches in front of like 100 people. It's you never know what you're going to get when you go to just a local show. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, same up here with Swoggle, with Hornswoggle. When I remember when he was on TV, he was always entertaining, but it was always kind of a one-dimensional character until like the very end when he did that WLC match. He's really he participates in his promotion as well. He lets more of the local guys carry the show, but he's part of storylines. A quick story, because I'm sure you've got other people that you need to go with. I brought my kids to one of the matches. It was my son, who was 6 at the time, his first match, and I was building him up the entire time because Swoggle has been nothing but a face the entire time. They were building this angle up for a long time of him and his friend. And so when I was showing them all these matches, you know, it's always him being the good guy, and always he's a really good friend. And we met him before the show. He was incredibly sweet with my kids. And that was the show that in our promotion, he turned heel. And my son was like, why would he do that? So it's always fun when you take kids to the shows as well. And ACW Wisconsin is a really family friendly promotion as well.
That's cool.
And because they're still, like we talked about before, and it's like, you know, it's all predetermined, it's all staged. Everybody cares, you know, nobody's there to hurt each other, so they know it's not that it's not real, but they get so invested into the stories.
Mm-hmm.
My son lost it, and I ended up sending a video to the promotion later on. Just my son refusing to take a picture with me afterwards because he was so distraught that that turned heel. So,
It'd be nice if we gave you a heads up on that one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, hey Ted, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would suggest staying away from cryonics.
Yes.
I plan to. That's a really good suggestion.
All right. Anyways, thanks so much, man. We got to
Thank you
see
so
who
much,
else
Ted.
we got in here. You can either be removed by me or you can remove yourself.
Bye.
Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to bring in, let's see here. We have Sandra here, or we've got Wayne. Sandra is our top donator, and I like her so much better than Wayne, so I'm going to bring her in next.
Yeah.
Here she comes. Oh, torturing Wayne is my favorite thing in the world. Let's see if Sandra has. Oh, there she
Hi,
is.
Sandra.
Connecting to audio.
Oh,
Give one. Look at
can't
her
hear you
professional mic right there. What's going
I
on with
know.
that? Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
Not yet.
Not
Connecting.
yet.
Connecting.
Not yet. We can see you. Just wait. Not yet. It's still saying it's connecting.
Come on. Connect
It's
audio.
still
Connect.
saying it's this
Connect.
awkward limbo that we're in
Connect.
right now.
Connect.
Where
Not connecting though.
still not connecting.
There you go.
Ah,
Can you guys
there she is,
Hey!
Sandra, damn it. First of all, $1,000.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're the best person.
Problem. No problem. I already donated like a week or two ago. And what I ended up doing is I asked a couple of my clients, like, hey, like I'm trying to do a little donation thing. Would you mind kicking in? And with a matter of just one day, all of my clients pitched in. So I was
That's
all like,
awesome.
sweet.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. Now you're
Those are
down there in the SoCal area.
Yep.
And there's a lot of activity going down there with a lot of protests, a lot of great stuff happening. Eyes on the ground. I know you mentioned that like because of some issues you have, you don't want to really get, because of the COVID, it's a bit difficult for you to get out there. But
Yeah.
what have you seen? What have you heard?
So I live up in the mountains, so I rarely see anybody. It's already like such an antisocial area where
It
I
sounds
live.
amazing.
It's awesome. It's basically mountain, and then within a matter of less than 5 minutes, city. So it's like I don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have clients who are just hardcore about this, and I've already bailed out like 6 clients out of
Nice.
jail. They just call it. It's so funny being a dog groomer, but then you're the first person that they call, be like, hey, I'm in jail, can you come pick me up? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go. I don't care. So
There's an
it's
adventure
like,
for you.
yeah, so I've already gone 6 times out to go bail a couple, and then one client I had to bail her out twice because she left, or she got put up overnight, so she was there for 24 hours.
Oof.
And then when I got her out, she went to Huntington Beach and then got caught up over there again. And I was just like, oh my God. And she's crazy. She, right when I bailed her out, the first thing she did leaving was middle fingers in the air and just saying all this stuff that I don't even want to say.
That's awesome. That's so great. Sandra, you're such an amazing soul.
Yes.
What's your wrestling question? But hold on a second. But your setup is amazing, by the way.
Thank
You
you.
got the
It's
Liger mask there. It's amazing.
yeah.
You
I got
some
it.
Boots?
I got it when I was in Japan. I went to the little shop, but they actually expand it now. It was like a shoe size closet, and now they actually expanded into a much bigger place. And I was supposed to go this year again at the end of the year because I wanted to go to a couple of shows in Japan, but no, kind of skipping it this year and going for sure next year too, and hopefully, because I've been such a kick in DDT Pro right now. Like ever since I went to their previous show, the one that Kenny ended up going back to, which I think it was called like After Party or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah, like the question is that I've noticed, because I've been in that DDT Pro kick, and to me, cheesy wrestling is the best wrestling.
I agree.
It's the best. But it's funny because when I talk to other wrestling fans and stuff, they almost get offended by that style of wrestling, and it's mostly Americans, because even in Mexico, like I'll hit up a couple of my cousins who are still wrestling fans over there. They're AAA CMLL fans and stuff, and I'll ask them. They go, "Oh yeah, we know DDT Pro, and we love the style, we love this and that." But when it comes to Americans, they're like, "That's not wrestling," and it's just like, why is that? Why are Americans so
Oh man, I have the
up
answer.
with that?
I have the answer, dude. I have the answer. It's this fucking insistence by people like Jim Cornette.
Yep, Jim Cornette.
That
That's
the
the answer.
business be protected. Had they not married themselves to this fucking asinine idea of let's fool everybody. My dad used to go to these shows in the 1970s, and I asked him, Dad, did you think it was real? And he said, hell no. No, I didn't think it was real. Nobody did. And yet, and I believe that there are people out there, especially, so with the Southern like presentation that they had, like, you know, WCCW, you can maybe understand how some people in the crowd, if I was young enough and into it enough, there might be an element, there might be a part of me that's like, man, I really, this could be real. This could be, these guys are really bleeding. They're big hosses. They're fighting awkwardly. There's not a whole lot of, you know, the flippy stuff. There, you can understand why there's like old ladies in the crowd, like, you know, doing the purses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like for Vince McMahon to cling on to this idea that we have to protect the business and, oh, we can't like, everybody knows that magic is fake, right? We know that, right? They're not actually making things disappear into thin air. We do know that there are, it's a thing. It's a trade that they do, that they learn and they perfect. Wrestling is no different. And the fact that they clung on to this idea until literally they couldn't anymore, until literally he had to get up in front of
it's a regulation, like a regulatory. It was a regulatory thing because they didn't want pro wrestling to be regulated by the state of New York, where he went and said,
"Yeah, you're right. That's right.
This is all choreographed."
Yeah, and then the steroid trial, obviously, had to talk about it then.
Yeah,
and it wasn't until like, you know, whatever the I mean, there were always like winks and nods, but like it wasn't really until like, I mean, the most famous aspect of, you know, there was the Brett Screwed Brett speech. On TV, there was the Super Bowl ad, get it? Where it's like he was just out and out saying, oh, see, it's all just a big play.
Yeah.
This idea, because then the idea that you're, no, this is real, this is a real sport, this is a real thing, when clearly it's not, then your most diehard fans are going to cling to that as if it's law, as if it is written in stone. Gospel, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. That is why people are so defensive about pro wrestling, because when you say, when you claim your product is real, when I was a kid, when I was first understanding what pro wrestling was, I understood the knock on it. Everybody would say, oh, but this is the fake stuff. And people still say that today.
Oh, yeah.
As an attack on pro wrestling. And it's like, if they simply had not been so hardcore about saying, this is real. If they had just said, this is entertainment, appreciate it for what we're doing, we're telling stories. If they had simply done that, then I don't think there would be such a weird, hardcore thing about, well, it needs to look like a real fight.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Literally the first thing my dad told me when I first started watching pro wrestling was, you know, this is fake, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I know now. Thanks, Dad. But I mean, it's even when they started rebranding WWE as sports entertainment, it's kind of their half-hearted attempt to admit, yeah, this is choreographed. And, you know, just in the post takeover call that Triple H had, he, you know, seemingly had no issues talking about storylines and that kind of stuff. And so bit by bit, they're showing what's going on behind the curtain. But it's taken them forever to do it. Even when they started calling wrestling sports entertainment, they still clung to the idea that, well, we gotta protect the business to a certain degree. And like, it's basically, I've said this before, if I feel like pro wrestling is the only form of entertainment that makes a conscious effort to lie to the people that watch it or consume it. Movies, by and large, fictional movies, make no effort to try to say, oh, this is real life. And same with plays. Basically, any other form of entertainment doesn't outwardly lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Pro wrestling was the only one, and because of that, there's a lot of people that take it very seriously and hold to a very specific idea of what pro wrestling has to be. Pro wrestling is just it's a means to tell stories like any other, and however you want to tell those stories, whatever is the most effective way to tell a story you want to tell, then by all means do it. If that means having a wrestling match in an office building, hell yes.
So
at a water park, hell yes.
Also, Sandra, because of your contribution, you get to book an episode of Going in Raw. Have you decided? I'm excited because I have not been exposed to DDT beyond the gifts that I've seen. I'm hoping you're going to throw us something that we've never been exposed to. What do you got? Do you have an idea?
So I'm stuck in between two right now, which is the one that I attended, the after party one, because they have a Rumble for the heavy metal belt, which was amazing. And then they had a hardcore match, but it was with containers. So they filled up the whole arena with containers, and it was basically a death match.
Wow.
So that one's pretty good too. Or we just recently watched the Suzuki match in the arena, like at its full force. And that one, like if you only watched it bits and pieces, you don't understand the whole story. Like it is pretty amazing. But they just did their no fans Peter Pan or Patter Pan or something like that it's called. And I haven't watched it yet, but they did 2 nights of it. And so far, like that one, they did a lot of storytelling and stuff. The only one that I was kind of disappointed was the office building match that they did, because you kind of have to know the language, because they did like a whole storyline.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So if you go through it in Japanese, you kind of just don't know what's going on bit by bit. And then they did an American version, but it just sounds like background noise interrupting it. So it just kind of ruins the whole experience. But yeah, I'm going to watch definitely watch the Peter Pan one and see how it goes. But so far, like I'm kind of leaning towards the after party one that I watched, because that one was, like I said, that container match, watching it live, it was just too much. It was way.
All right. Well, hey, listen, crazy. If you give us one, like figure it out, to take your time, figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. Chances are we're going to be really into it.
Yes.
So you might have to end up being our DDT guide.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can throw us another one because you were like, top donation. So as far as I'm concerned, you have carte blanche here.
Yes.
Sweet. Perfect. I'm ready.
Sandra, should we bring Wayne in now?
Nah, screw him.
Ouch! Ouch! Well, hey, you know what, dude? Seriously, I didn't realize your setup was so awesome. We need to bring you onto the show like proper.
Absolutely.
At some point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, anytime you guys do any, I completely stopped watching WWE crap, to tell you the truth. I'm just so over it. So I've been just doing nothing but watching like back catalogs of New Japan and DDT, and especially DDT Pro.
Yeah. Just
looking through old school, like before even Kenny Omega was Kenny Omega, was just running around like a maniac, He was, I believe he was like the second guy who killed the blow up doll.
Oh.
So that one was pretty bad, because even who was, somebody was just crying in the background, and Kenny was just covered in blood. So it's like, it's just, the stories in those are just so amazing that you don't even need to know the language. You just watch it.
Yeah.
That's it. So definitely I've been watching that. So if anytime you guys want to chit chat about that, about DDT Pro, I'm more than happy to.
We're gonna hold you to that one, Sandra.
Yes,
I promise.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
All right.
Sandra,
do you want to kick yourself out? Do you want me to kick you out?
My dog will kick me out.
Oh, that's so nice.
All right. Bye-bye.
Right.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you, Sandra. All right, here we go. Let's see here.
Is it time for Wayne now?
Oh boy. 3, 2. And it's gonna be like, he's gonna take forever to like figure his audio out.
I know.
He's on a podcast too. think it's called like the bin or something. He's gonna have his
let's just get it moving. This is
big. Oh, look at his wannabe hard avatar there, with a Muse hoodie. You're hard with a Muse hoodie. Holy crap! We're blew past 13,000.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, geez.
He's got a nice mic though. Look at that microphone.
Oh, look at that! Look.
I don't want to look.
Yeah,
he's got a gold microphone.
I see that. That's pretty cool. I like your microphone, Wayne.
What was I supposed to be looking at there?
That's another progress shirt he's wearing.
Have you lost some weight or something? What am I supposed to be looking at?
Look, dude.
Your waist does look thinner. Have you been losing weight?
Well, I can't eat anything, can I?
What does that even mean?
No, right. No, the reason I'm wearing this shirt is because it's kind of a markup of your "In God We Trust."
Oh, I don't really care.
I
don't care about American symbology.
Symbology.
Iconography.
K-pop. K-pop.
K-pop?
K-pop.
Keep up.
Yeah. Oh, this is.
What accent is so thick. Can you change it a little bit?
Already.
Can you change your accent a little bit, please?
So you want the only brown man on this show to change to your will? Is that really
over $13,000? Over $13,000. We're doing our part, Wayne.
Yeah. No. Can I just say, well done, guys, because it's an amazing cauldron. Well done for what you've done and getting this cluster.
Wait, Wayne, you're saying you're being very heartfelt here, and Larson's licking his door.
No, I accidentally drew on my shade here, and I'm trying to get it off.
Accidentally draw on a shade.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Wayne on this one.
I just put my arm out with this darn pencil on. I always got it.
Didn't know you had
on my hand.
See, Larson, this is the thing. You always have to have something in your hand.
I have a lot of nervous energy. That's the thing.
True.
A lot.
Get something that's not going to damage anything else.
There's really nothing
Maybe
here
like
that's
one of them gimmick spinner things that were out like last year.
Wayne, how great has this live match chat been? Isn't this cool?
Do you know what? I've really enjoyed it, even though I've been on hold. I've been on my second phone watching the show.
Oh.
Waiting and getting binned and pied by everyone. Thanks, Sandra.
It's nothing but love, Wayne. You know that we throw rocks at the ones we love most.
I know it's banter, and again, Sandra, thanks for the donation. That's massive.
Oh, it's huge.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that's a really massive gesture. If I could do something like that, I could, but I couldn't. I just did what I could do.
You did. So, you did what you could do, and that's very much appreciated, man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm here to annoy the crap out of you two.
Oh, it's endless. It's endless. Speaking of which, speaking of annoying, where's Enforcer?
He's at work. He said he was going to be.
Oh, that's right. He didn't even. Did he? Oh, wait a second. Did he send a video into the mod chat?
I think he did.
What was his question there?
So even though I'm on live right now, you're going to someone else, you absolute wankers.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Burial after burial after.
Kaufman just said, Wayne seems pretty cool. Why do people hate him? Because it's my job to make his life like a Kafka-esque nightmare, like a weird Twilight Zone.
But you know why that is? It's because Wayne is cool.
It's because that's the joke.
It's because he's cool.
Wayne is actually super cool. Wayne, what is the podcast that you're on? Please plug it.
Oh, mate, thank you. I appreciate that. It's the BIM podcast.
Hold on a second, Wayne. We got to let you go here, dude. We got something else going on. We have another match. Sorry, it's called the BIM Podcast. Continue, please. Where can people find it?
It's the BIM Podcast. You can find us on Facebook. We go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. My time, proper time, which is 9 p.m. Central European time. And I don't know what times you have.
That would be noon our time. It was 8 p.m. Yeah, it'd be noon our time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's just basically a political, basically it's like a layman's sort of talk about what's going on in the world today. And it's just us kind of venting about what's going on, especially with the stuff that is going on right now. It's really apt, and I'd like to invite you two together or individually on at some point to be guests, because you guys are premier YouTubers, and we would like to pick your brains about, you know, not only the political stuff but also the YouTube stuff and the going live stuff. I mean, you've transitioned from many different what's the word I'm looking for, entities, in sense of you've gone from your 10 for the win stuff, then you went to the wrestling stuff, and you've tried to venture. So I would really just like to pick your brains to.
We're like
to see.
cockroaches. We're like the worst struggling cockroaches. Just we don't
Yeah.
die. It's weird.
You are the COVID of the internet.
We are. We're abnormally strong.
Persistent.
And transatlantic.
Exactly. And we can and you can only the experience of Steven Larson is not unlike a COVID test, which is where they take a massively long Q-tip and shove it straight to your nose, scraping your brain and the back of your throat. That's a lot what the Steven Larson experience is.
Yeah, that is kind of what the experience is.
I mean, it's what I aim to be.
Yeah, it actually really is. So well done, you. But I have a Matt Chat question.
Oh,
yes.
joy. I'm kind of sad that you're not doing this from your van. Remember the very first
the
Wayne
van was the
Matt
best. The one light above your head. It was like a Phil Collins video. It was the
I
best.
instantly fell in love with Wayne. The very first Matt Chat question, I was like,
Oh.
this guy is maybe what I want to be in life.
So I feel like the first time you emerge from you lean into the light and goes, Wayne Baker here. And I'm like, wow, this guy commands attention.
He does.
Old school.
For being a total bell end, the guy has so much gravitas.
I know.
He's gravitas incarnate.
I know.
No, but the thing is, at the time we were struggling to get Sienna to sleep. So like when the Matt Chat deadline was up, it was like for me 7:30. So I'd have to run down to the van, do my Matt Chat question on the quick, send it in the Dropbox and get it over to you, and then email you and say, have you got it? And it was always a rushed affair, because obviously this is the other thing about doing a podcast with people that are international. Time zones are massive.
Oh yeah, they're a mess. Wait a second.
Yeah.
On your pod, do you have? It's not all just Brits. It's there's
No. We have Brenna, who's from California in Orange County. She's our super producer. We have Mikey and Cortez, who are from Chicago. Jartan, who is a Norwegian guy that lives in Sweden. And we all kind of come together and put our perspectives together on the news. And I think that's what makes us unique, in the sense of we all have different opinions. We all have different backgrounds. We have different, like Jartan is a Harley driving trucker, right? From Norway, who lives in Sweden. And he is he's more liberal than me. But he's still a bit of a geezer. You've got Cortez and Mikey who have educated me on the black experience in America this past week. Like just the vocabulary. I have English privilege, in the sense of I don't want to put a downer on stuff, but they were talking about the case of that guy who was just walking away from a building site, and then the pickup truck turned up and he was dealt with. And when I said to Mikey and Cortez, what would you do in that situation? They was like, oh, it's you saying it's bolt time, it's go time. And I'm like, what? In my experience, I'd be like, they're just lost and looking for directions. These two are like, no, we're doing one. We're gone. We're not even standing around and waiting. And that was an eye opener to me as a brown English geezer who doesn't really like. I experienced racism, but it's more clandestine. It's more subtle. Yeah. And the thing is, being 6'3" and like a bit of a unit, people don't tend to say stuff that they are not going to get punched in the face for.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that massive divide that I didn't understand. And when Mikey and Cortez explained that to me, I was tearful after the podcast, because I'm like sitting there going, I don't even get that. I don't get that. And this is the thing about privilege. You don't understand it because you haven't actually experienced someone else's grief and someone else's trauma. And when two people that I consider friends say that to me, and I'm like, you know what? I've never thought of it that way. I've never thought of it that way. Because we don't have guns over here. We literally do not have guns.
That was one of the most striking things when I would watch your TV, and I think I cracked jokes about it a little bit on the show, because there is such a stark difference when I was over there.
Yeah.
You know, they would have.
You said to me about it. You said you haven't got crime.
Yeah, you know. I mean, look, I understand that people getting stabbed with knives is a horrible thing. I don't want to get stabbed with a knife, but to have Sandy Hook, an elementary school where a guy goes in and blows away 20 children, having obviously you have you know, lovely Sienna, Alabama. Larson has 2 of his own of that age. That to me is like, yeah, a guy going around sticking people. That's not quite the level that we have over here, but thanks for trying. You know, it's absolutely shocking. And then on top of that, you know, what's going on now with the police brutality, the shocking racism that, thank God, people are actually standing up about now. It's something else. It is definitely eye-opening, man.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing that has been eye-opening for me mostly has been people's reaction online. I've been on an absolute blocking spree on Facebook. I'm like,
yeah.
No, you're done. Because the thing is, I like to engage with people's intellect, but when people's intellect is so corrupt that they can't have a discussion where it's like, I'm going to say something that you may not like, and you have to take it. When the facts change, you change your mind. If you don't, then you're intellectually corrupt.
Stunted, yeah.
And it's just been infuriating the last few days. Like looking at what people are sharing, looking at what people are posting. I'm like, do you know what? I can't have this argument with all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. Just done.
Yeah.
Done. I just can't be bothered with it. Because if you're not willing to accept new information, then what is a point in even having a conversation with you? If your identity is so what's the word I'm looking for? It's so absolute that you cannot form a different cogent argument that is logical and gets rid of all of your prejudices, then what's the point in talking to you? There's literally no point. And some people, it is literally a case of like, no, just block. I don't want to give the energy to these people, because it's just so frustrating. Like,
yeah, it's talking to a wall, man.
Yeah, it really is.
And the worst thing is, it's like, and this is where I properly get the hump. Sorry, the hump, Steve. Hump.
I thought you said the ump. I was like, this is a British thing. I'm going to go along with it, sure.
Yeah. No. When people say, oh, I don't mean you, when they're talking about their prejudices.
Yeah, that's
I don't mean you.
It's like you are. The fact that you said that means you clearly are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's like, oh, I'm not racist. I've got a black mate. Okay, cool. So that excuses you. This is your get out. No, I ain't having that. Anyway, let's do my Matt Chat question.
So, Wayne, what's your Matt Chat question today? There's no segue there that works.
No, it's a gear grinding change. It's like, okay.
You'll be like, okay, Stephen Larson, who's the hottest woman wrestler today? After all that.
It is kind of related. It is kind of related. Okay. Because I listen. Here we go. Jim Cornette has redeemed himself.
No, he hasn't.
No.
He hasn't.
No. His opening for his last show, he redeemed himself to me. And,
Okay, go ahead.
all right. No. Again, we can agree to disagree. It's fine. But he is one of the best promos in all of wrestling.
Okay.
So my question to you is, who is your best promo, and what is the best promo you've ever heard, and why?
Okay, so wait a second. What did he say to redeem you, or to redeem himself to you?
You'd have to listen to his latest show.
Was it the one with FTR?
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Well, what's the gist of it? I hate cliffhangers. Can you? I'm 4-1. I don't like cliffhangers.
Go and listen to it. Go and listen to it.
I don't want to give him the rub if I don't.
No, just go and listen to the opening. I'm telling you now, he made me change my mind about him again. Because you know me, like, I've always been like, yeah, he's all right. And then he did the chicken joke, and I was like, no, he's a cunt. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's fine.
But then when I listened to his latest show today, his opener, I was like, do you know what? Yeah, not all is forgiven, but well done for.
Well, for you and your
that's
struggles.
For me. That's my opinion.
Mentally, physically, your struggles. I will give it a go. So best promo. Okay, so I'll just go first.
Yeah, sure.
My favorite promo of all time is still the CM Punk pipe bomb. And I know that's sort of a lame, easy answer, but man, talk about a guy who brought everything that I thought was awesome about wrestling into one amazing speech. He literally went off on everything that seems to be wrong with wrestling, which is mainly just Vince McMahon. And the idea, I mean, even said the idea that John Cena is the best. He got to the philosophical difference with the thoughts, the schools of wrestling, with what is the best thing about wrestling. Is it the John Cena experience? Is it the CM Punk experience? A guy who literally just leaves everything in the ring, sometimes actual crap in the ring.
Yeah.
He leaves it there versus a guy who has the 5 moves of doom or 6 moves or whatever it is at this point. I thought that cut to the heart of professional wrestling in such a perfect way, and his delivery and the stuff that was, the shoot aspects of it, I thought weren't so overly, he's being an inside reference guy. I remember watching that and just being like, I don't know much about this guy, but Jesus, this is him. Because it was like I was kind of barely watching. I got back into it when the Nexus was a thing, and then he took over the Nexus, and I was like, well, I don't know a lot about this guy, but he seems really cool. Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh man, this was just, and you knew that you were watching something special at that time. So to me, that's my favorite promo of all time.
All right. I'm going to say this. Almost my favorite, but it's popped in my head. I agree with you. The pipe bomb's really good. Kind of a follow-up on that. That amazing segment between CM Punk and John Cena, that contract signing for their SummerSlam match in 2011, mm-hmm. where Triple H and Laurinaitis were there, mm-hmm. and like everybody was just dumping on Johnny Ace, and Punk just about gave Triple H cry face with the line about it straight to the Chaperone movie. Like in terms of just riveting promo stuff that never overstays its welcome, and it's long. It's a long segment. It's 20 minutes long.
I have one more, but keep going, please.
That's just amazing work. Amazing. John Cena's been he's not my favorite wrestler, but he's got to be top 5 promo guys.
Oh my God!
All the promos he's done throughout the years that are just memorable, that stick in your head. How many people has anybody given people cry face more often than John Cena?
No, he knows how to do it. He knows how to make
he gave The
cry.
Rock cry face.
Yeah,
he gave The Rock.
Oh
cry
man,
face.
that Rock Cena one. Here's the other one. There's the other one that I remember. The very first WWE One Night Stand Paul Heyman promo.
Yeah.
Was jaw-dropping. Was absolutely jaw-dropping. The only reason JBL is champion on SmackDown is because Triple H doesn't want to work Tuesdays. That is such a devastating line talk about, man, that chopped JBL down in one sentence, and it was like you are so the number 2. You are so the leftover. Man, and they did such a great job of capturing the passion of ECW and what that was. And even though it was all, WWE owned it and this and that and the other, and Paul Heyman would stiff people on checks left and right, and there was a reason people would leave ECW en masse. Man, to get to the heart of what was wrong with the WWE in a manner that was just so electrifying. God, that was amazing.
I mean, if you're just talking best promos all time. Sorry, go ahead.
You've answered my question as to what was your favorite promo, but who is the best promo?
I was just about to say you gotta put Paul Heyman in the contender for this best talkers. Period. He's so good, and I know like his role now with Brock Lesnar is kind of he has to cover the same ground a lot, just based on the positions that Brock is usually in, as in dominant champion who just beats everybody. And so it seems like a lot of his promos these days can come off as a bit routine. But if he has good material to work with to this day, Heyman is electric in the promo department. It's him, Cena, Punk.
Austin. Something happened. The one of the crazy things is you can't, when you see Steve Austin dole out a promo in WCW, and you see him on the mic, even in ECW. Like you understood it. Like it's like, okay, you can see this. He's like railing against Bischoff in WCW. Something happened simply by shaving his head and adding a goatee and stripping away like the cheesy blonde hair, and sort of being his own person, not in the shadow of like DiBiase when he came in as the ringmaster.
Well, I think he also knew who and what his character was just himself turned up to 11.
But that 316 promo, from then on, he knew, like, for whatever reason, whatever the change was. And yeah, I think you're right. I think understanding his character was probably a lot of it, probably most of it. But the way he talked, his cadence, the gruff voice, he had that weird thing that you just can't pinpoint. Even though the same person was doing the same types of promos, at least he was saying words back in WCW. You get him as Steve Austin, the 316 guy, the Texas Rattlesnake, and him and The Rock could just hold crowds in the palms of their hands, just unlike anybody. I mean, it was, and Heyman is the other guy who could just hold people just captivated.
What about Bobby Heenan?
Oh, he was great too.
Yeah, he was great.
Heenan was fantastic.
The thing about Heenan to me was he was just like the most clever person in the room.
Yeah.
In whatever room he was in. Yeah. And so he'd say stuff and it was like, oh my God, this guy he's obviously smarter than anybody else there. And you can always appreciate that. But to get somebody fired up, like for Paul Heyman, you can understand why he was able to get so many ECW guys to do all that crazy shit and understand that their checks were not going to clear. It is clear why he was able to do that. Even a phoned-in Heyman promo is amazing.
It's still really good.
It's still really good. And it's like you just sort of take it for granted. There's stretches of time where he'll show up and promote Brock Lesnar, and you'll start to get over it because like, okay, well, I heard this last week, but still in a vacuum, nothing beats a Paul Heyman promo.
Yeah, so you guys will appreciate this because I was going down one of them like YouTube wormholes that you go down, and it was old Saturday afternoon wrestling, and it was Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, and they was across the table having that banter about like an absolutely Barry Horowitz match. It was like terrible, but the banter between them was like you can't replicate that. It properly got you sort of like Gorilla Monsoon. He's a nice geezer. He's talking about stuff, and you've got this dickhead over here saying, "Oh, these baby faces, they're all rubbish." But it got you so involved in the next match, and it was so part of the show. Like you wanted to watch this geezer win
Yeah.
because of the build up before it,
Mm-hmm.
and you wanted it to just sort of like stick it to Bobby the Brain Heenan because he was a div.
Yeah, it was amazing back in the 80s where they had everybody was a character. If you're on the show, you were a character. Mean Gene, you were a character.
Yeah.
Keenan, Monsoon, everybody was a personality that you wanted to pay attention to.
They
And
never
that's one thing that's kind of missing. That shows like the interviewers nowadays. They don't let them show any personality. You
back
know?
then they never would have
Robots,
had Mike Rome and Tom Phillips on the same show or in the same brand. They wouldn't have done that because they're the same person. I understand they're not actually the same person. I get that. But Jericho's joke about them was fairly observant. You know, if you blur your eyes, you can't really tell the difference. And back then, you had Mean Gene yelling at wrestlers. You had Mean Gene
stop smoking.
Yeah,
Tell him to stop
exactly. You know, you had everybody was conceivably part of the story, and you know
everybody on that show had a role.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like they're placeholders.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we can put this girl in here, and the next girl will do the same thing, and this guy can do the same thing. And it's like, well, when it becomes so generic, why does no one care anymore? Oh yeah, because of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why no one cares.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think like my lap stars got back into wrestling, because when I started going to progress shows, when I started going to Rev Pro shows, I was like, this is wrestling.
Yeah.
This is like proper.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Steve, when we went to that Eve show,
Man. Yeah.
that first match, me and you looked at each other and went, what?
What is happening right now in the first match? I know.
The first match was like a complete barn burner.
Yeah.
Me and you are looking at each other. We need to go get another beer.
Yeah. Seriously. Hey, stick around. We're gonna bring an enforcer in. You want to stick around?
Yeah, go on.
All right. Let's see if he's there. Maybe he's off work.
Does he finish work?
Maybe. We also have three. Pre-filmed Matt Chat videos. You guys can stick around and answer those with us.
Okay, cool.
Because why not?
Why not?
We're here now.
His audio is connecting.
Okay.
Is he driving?
Can you hear me now?
I
I hear you, Enforcer. Can you hear us, Enforcer?
Can you hear us,
I
Enforcer?
do hear you. Absolutely. Let me mute this one here because I'm all jacked up here.
Stevie,
Wait,
are
you guys can't
driving?
even see me. Oh,
No,
shit.
we can't see you.
Well, that's some bull.
Well, I can see your face, but
Start video.
it's a
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I think I know what's up.
There he
we go.
is.
Oh,
There's the
There he
Enforcer.
is.
Welcome,
Repping the
Enforcer.
Beatles. Got some
Stevie
jerseys
Bradley.
back there.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Steve, I am in solidarity with you.
20. Oh, yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
got my guy here, too. Wait, hold on. I got
Absolutely.
a
That's-
sticky pad.
Oh, there. Yes.
This
Oh,
guy
boy.
right here
Hold on.
is basically this right here is what you should put on the Bin podcast here. By the way, you should like, follow, subscribe that if you haven't already.
There we go. Right there. Good job.
Stevie, love you, mate.
Love it.
Hey,
So,
man,
Enforcer,
I have to try and help you out here.
let's
Wayne,
hear.
Good, mate.
all the-
Let's
all the
hear.
clicks you can get, man.
What is your Matt Chat question?
Okay. Well, you have told me I already had the best Matt Chat question ever. If you could spiritually inhabit a belt, what would it be?
Best. Absolute best.
Absolutely. Right. And I don't want to reach, Fred, but I kind of want to do a rehash. Instead
Okay.
of a belt, what gimmick would you want to own the soul of? Your soul is in this gimmick.
Oh,
Whether
wow.
it's Cornette's racket or someone's ponytail or something like that.
Somebody's ponytail is a gimmick. I love it.
I don't know, like when Paul Heyman was trying to hide his hair, but he was bald up here, but he kept the hair in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What gimmick would you want to be? Would you want to be the Money in the Bank briefcase? Would you want to be that prime rib sitting back in catering?
Yeah.
What do you want to be?
So I mean, this one for me is easy. It's very easy. It's the bed that Lita was on for the live sex show. Clearly.
Okay. Okay.
Who wouldn't want to be a sandwich between Edge and Lita? That's some hot action.
God.
Goodness
You
gracious.
wouldn't be the sandwich. You wouldn't be the sandwich. You'd be underneath it all.
You would be the heel of
You
the
get all the
rope.
sweaty stuff and the pre-stuff.
We're getting like raided by some weird anti-BLM thing right now.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how to like fix it.
I don't either.
How do I turn off raids?
Can you send them a picture of me?
Yeah.
Over here, brown fella from England.
And how about this, guys? There you go. Peace on the left, justice on the right. Full Black Lives Matter. Absolutely, they do.
There you go.
There you
Always
go.
have.
Sorry, people. We don't have the chat up on the screen, so your words will fall on nothing. Let's see.
I know.
Here.
Is that a real thing? Is that really happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
The
happening
chat
here.
is
Everyone's got hashtag
ridiculous right now.
rated by Delta Squad. You know what? I don't even want to give these guys any hope, love, respect, anything. You know.
They do realise that you have a brown fella on the screen right now.
You have a man who lives in Compton. If you don't think that Black Lives Matter to me and to Wayne and everybody here that donated, then from me to you, fuck off, guys.
let's not give him any love at all.
No,
Man.
no, don't give many ammo. Don't give many
It
ammo.
seemed to have subsided here, so let's hope that is that.
Good.
Yeah.
I see that we have taken over. Beautiful.
Looks like it.
Looks like it. As far as the gimmick, I would say Adam Page's glass of whiskey. Don't know why. Seems smooth. Seems mellow.
That's great. No, I like that. That's really good. That's really good. I like that. All right, so
I would like
think
to take over the $1 million belt because I'm skint, and plus that keeps popping up with Virgil.
You have a gimmick that always works. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, with inflation, soon you're going to have to be the $1 billion man.
Exactly. I
all
could
right,
be
so
the
I
Jeff
think
Bezos of,
I think I have disabled all raids.
I
Very
think
good.
Alex C has also done something here. Thank you, Alex.
What
Thank you, Alex.
he has probably he's probably done more than I have. I'm pretty sure. Hey, you know what though, dude? Here's the thing though. Look, man, if we got some assholes coming after us, it means that we're making waves. It means that we're actually doing something that's like getting attention. We've raised $13,402.69.
Nice.
So, thanks, Alex. Thanks, anybody, all the mods
Thank you.
here.
Thank you,
We have
mods, for
amazing
taking control of
mods,
that.
by the way.
Best
You know what,
mods.
Ken? Absolutely. Best mods. Absolutely. We got the best mods.
Yeah, we got two of them here
Actually,
with us.
I'm trying to mod right now.
I'm taking my
Amazing.
moment. You guys handle this, all right? So, Larson, if I could, you seem to be somebody who always asks me about my hockey jerseys, and I just picked this one up, okay? Because this is what I do. I want your flash opinion on this one right here.
Unboxing live. I love it.
Oh, that's the old St. Louis Blues one. That's cool.
Old St. Louis Blues that I picked up. I've been looking for a year in my size. They redid it in an Adidas. So this is a brand new one.
Oh, that's cool.
And,
Adidas.
and yeah, this thing is, I love this one.
What era, like what teams in terms of the years of the Blues would have played in that particular jersey?
This would have been that year that they got Wayne Gretzky from the Kings.
Okay.
And the weird thing is their numbers would have been I don't have numbers, but the numbers, you see that line in the back, always like swooshes it diagonally. The number that would be on this side would be way shorter and scrunched up than the other one.
Okay. To go along with the
Wayne...
diagonal lines along the bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This was the era of horrible jerseys, much like that Burger King one that I got, and that Kings one that you said you liked. That thing was panned horribly. And now it's so hard to find.
Oh, my favorite era of like baseball jerseys is the 70s, where it's all the polyester double knit pullovers. I love those.
Oh hell yeah, those are the best, dude. Like the White Sox jersey that just said socks on it, or the A's one.
The Kelly Green A's one was amazing. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
The only hockey jersey I ever owned was a Pittsburgh Penguins from '95.
I think I may have that one.
probably would fit me now.
Probably.
I don't know if I've ever owned a hockey jersey before.
Oh, I don't think I have either.
They're actually quite comfy. If you get the real deals, the replica ones that are real but they're made of cheaper material, those are itchy as all hell and bad in the summer.
Steve, have you ever owned a Tottenham shirt?
You got 3 of them,
Tottenham
yeah.
shirt? No, dude, I will tell you this, man. I've been in a zone where I was so fat I couldn't fit into anything. So now I'm much less an FPOS and just a TOS. That I can actually fit into kits, if you will.
That's good, man. That's awesome. Yeah, no, my Tottenham
Awesome. Good work.
jerseys, I wear them out and about all the time. Just not here on the show. I don't want to, kick up controversy.
I see them all the time.
From wearing a Tottenham shirt.
Yeah.
From
wearing a Tottenham shirt in Sacramento.
Yeah,
Have a word with yourself.
look at you. You're like yelling at the mic right now, and that's just, you're like my friend. So, I don't know what it would do for
friend.
I don't want to lose subs. I'm losing enough subs just by trying to not be racist. By the way, peace out, guys. Freaking, because we dropped 100 subs or something. This is like a drop in the bucket. And I'm like, man, if these people felt so hardcore about not being racist, then I don't really want you to be a viewer of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. If that's how you feel, I'd rather just not be around you, really.
Exactly.
Even
so
if
we've got
common ground.
I know
it's not worth it.
We've got 3 donators, and we're going to run their Matt Chat questions because they could not be here live. So we're going to do that now. Wayne, the 3 of you, you're not going to be able to hear it through this. But you can either watch it on the stream because there's only a 4-second delay, or I'll just tell you what they said afterwards. I'll recap the question. Hopefully this works. We'll see if this works. Okay.
What's up, guys? A1 Bruno here, longtime viewer, first-time Matt Chatter. And my question for you guys today is actually a 2-parter. Because I'd like you to power rank your top 5 women's matches that we've seen. And since it may be harder to think of, your top 3 women's matches that we haven't seen, or maybe that you'd like to see done on a bigger stage. For example, my favorite women's match to date is Sasha Banks versus Charlotte on the debut of the New Era Raw. I think those two have never had a bad match, and combined with the atmosphere of that night made for a really electric reaction when Sasha won the title that I don't think can be replicated. And one match that I'd like to see is Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross. I think they've fought before on Raw and maybe in NXT, but if you give those two 20 minutes on a big stage, maybe make it for a title, I think they could really deliver in a way that maybe we haven't seen before from them. So yeah, what do you guys think? Top 5 women's matches we've seen, top 3 that you'd like to see. 2 good, hearty handshake, soon to be 2 sweets all around. Love you guys, keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Did you guys get it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Look at Larson with a double tough frozen look.
Oh my goodness, this camera's off the charts, man.
Huge,
not cool at all.
Huge thanks to A1 Bruno for that.
Thank you,
Matt
A1 Bruno.
Chat
Thank you very
question
much.
and your donation, man.
Thank you very
that's
much.
So nice. All right, so not to put you guys on the spot, I'll go first. Larson, you can go second while Wayne and Enforcer gather their thoughts on this.
Sounds good.
So I am going to say probably my favorite women's match of all time would be Sasha Banks versus Bayley at TakeOver Brooklyn. Not their Iron Woman match, which is still a really terrific match. That first one was a holy shit match. It really, really was a holy shit match. I loved that to death. My second, I don't know about the order about these, but another match that I saw that I loved. We saw it live, Larson, and it was a match that I saw as, okay, if this is the future of women's wrestling from here on out, like in terms of the WWE names coming in, then we're in good shape. Toni Storm versus Jinny at the Progress show.
That was good.
WrestleMania 33 weekend
in Orlando. Yeah,
just a really terrific show. Wayne, you were there for this one. Millie McKenzie versus you at not you, but you at Pro Wrestling Eve, July of 2019. Just man, Millie McKenzie is just
anything with Millie McKenzie.
Anything with Millie
she's
McKenzie.
great.
I'm pretty sure that was the event where she was given the middle finger.
Yeah, she was like this.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was so great.
And you were popping hard.
I was popping so hard for that. That was amazing. I will say Becky and Charlotte's last man standing match I really, really loved.
That was great.
That was just it was brutal. It was physical. There is so much history between the two of them. And then going back to the first women's main event on Raw back from I think it was 2004, Trish Stratus versus Lita.
Yeah.
They still teach that match in classes from what I understand at the Performance Center, or at least they did as of a couple of years ago. The three matches that I want to see, I still want to see a rematch of the Four Horsewomen's Fatal 4-Way from NXT. I think it was Rival. Because to see all that history together in the ring together would be great.
Yep.
I'd like to see, and I think this is probably a match that we will see, Asuka versus Rhea Ripley, both of them just at their strongest. And then Asuka versus Candice LeRae. Again, let them do whatever they want to do. Those are the matches that I want to see.
All right. My top 5 has a lot of similarities as yours. Number 1, Bayley versus Sasha, TakeOver Brooklyn. Masterpiece. Such an amazing match. Such great storytelling. It's like going into it, I really didn't know a whole lot about their backstory, and yet they managed to fill me in pretty quickly just based on the match, the story they told in that match. Brilliant. Becky versus Charlotte, last woman standing at Evolution. Fantastic. Hard-hitting. Amazing. Lita versus Trish on Raw. Sasha versus Charlotte, November 28th, 2016 episode of Raw, that one that went up into the crowd, where Sasha won by putting Charlotte in the bank statement on the guardrail, was amazing. One Steve still needs to watch, Asuka versus Nikki Cross in NXT, the last woman standing. Yep. Need to watch that one. 3, I want to see Asuka versus Io Shirai.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Please give us that match, WWE. Also, assuming Ember Moon recovers from her injury, I want to see her take on Sasha in like a large stage. Give them 25 minutes, do whatever they want to do. And then I know we're going to see this match very soon, probably. And I hope they can do something that rivals what they've done in the past. But darn it, Sasha versus Bayley in the main roster, we haven't seen it yet. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see if they can do something that rivals what they've done in the past on a major stage.
I think the way they're building this, I think that's what we're going to get. I really do.
I hope so.
All right, Wayne or Enforcer, who wants to go next?
Can I jump in here, because I think I need to go back to work after this.
All
right. So my top 5 that I've seen. Okay, Bayley, Sasha, in that TakeOver Brooklyn. Nikki Asuka, Last Man Standing, phenomenal. Steve, you got to watch.
I know.
That one. Becky and Sasha was in Hell in a Cell. I think that one that was like last year, where they put that kendo stick in the corner, put the chair up on them, laid one on there, and like did some like dive. That one was awesome. The women's Money in the Bank, I was never more entertained than the women's Money in the Bank that we just saw. And of course, Asuka won. And personal favorite of mine, because I saw it, I was like in the 3rd row at a PCW Ultra show. Jordan Grace versus Tessa Blanchard for the PCW title. That was a banger. It was a couple years ago, but that was on point. And the 3 I want to see, Asuka versus Io. All right, a women's Money in the Bank match. Asuka, Io, Riho, Kairi Sane, Shida, and anyone else. I don't care. And 3rd, Britt Baker versus Tony Schiavone. Thank you.
That's a good one. Well, thanks, Enforcer. I know you got to get back to work.
Thank you so much, everybody. Stay strong out there, everybody. Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much for donating. Friendos, you are the best.
The thing is, Steve, you kind of stole my thunder with your picks.
Apologies.
The person that you have not seen live, who I have, who is one of the best female wrestlers out there, and any match of hers that you like, so take your top 5 as my top 5. Session Moth Martina.
Oh yeah, never seen her live. Yeah,
She is incredible.
yeah.
And she goes at it with the blokes. She's done a Joey Ryan-esque spot. We can't really name what she called it. But she is absolutely brilliant, and she came up with Jordan Devlin, and she's massive over here on the indie circuit. With Stardom over in Japan, she's huge, and yeah, I think she is going to be. I think she's just signed for Ring of Honor recently.
Yeah. I think she did.
Yeah. So if anyone is unfamiliar with Session Moth Martina, her gimmick is basically Chav Mum, who rocks up drunk, wearing leopard print gear.
Her gifts are just everywhere on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's amazing. So yeah, they would be my same as yours, Steve. The matches, but anything that she's done has always been massively entertaining. Massively.
Good stuff. We have another Matt Chat question here from Chris Validis. Let's see what Chris has to say.
Yo, what up? Steven Larson. This is Bath and Body Works, aka Chris Validis. Here with my first Matt Chat question. Wanted to just say that I'm very happy that I was able to contribute to the $10,000 fundraiser, and throwing this one up to you, Larson, for your unspecified future date. But I'm just going to keep it simple. There have only been less than 5 black champions in WWE history, which, given the popularity of wrestling in the South and the number of African-American black wrestlers that there have been, what do you think that the WWE should or should have done in the past to make black wrestlers who make up a pretty large part of the roster more of a important and recognized percentage of population, and really, give wrestlers their due? I know we've got the Booker T story that he definitely should have won against Triple H. It took how many years for Ron Simmons to win the first WCW World Championship? And there's been 4 black WWE champions. I mean, combining the WWE World Heavyweight and WWF championships. So just thinking of some of the things in there, like, what could WWE do? What should they have done? I mean, again, the Booker T should have won, and you also have terrible things throughout wrestling history, such as the awful Mark Marrow gimmick. Let me know your thoughts on this matter. I know it's just trying to keep it a little bit topical, but yeah, T-Sweet again, because we can now. And yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Good topical question right there from Chris. And Chris, everybody's blowing up the mustache man. That mustache is I don't know that level. I've seen a better mustache in the Friendo community. Man. That's terrific.
Amazing.
So Chris brings up a good point. This point's been brought up plenty of times, and of course, a lot of people here in chat are talking about, of course, during Triple H's reign of terror, probably peak reign of terror was him beating Booker T at WrestleMania, and not just beating him at WrestleMania after basically having a racist angle. And I know he's tried to retcon that since then, but basically when you say people who look like you shouldn't be champion, we all know what he's talking about. I would imagine he probably regrets that. I know he's tried to walk that back as, the way he was approaching it. But also the way he won, I think he delivered like a pedigree, and then it was 26 seconds later.
Yeah, 23 or 26 seconds later, he made the pin, yeah.
That he made the pin and was still able to get the 3 count. Just a glaring problem in WWE. I think I'll just go first. There are some easy answers here, obviously. Hire more black wrestlers, push more black wrestlers. I'll say one thing that I think is an absolute 100% necessity is hire more black writers. You need representation backstage for the characters we see on TV to come across as genuine as they need to connect with the crowd. You need the good creative, and in order to get good, genuine creative, you need representation backstage in the writer's room in prominent roles with the writers.
Yeah, it is exactly what I was going to say. Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on that.
And
why hasn't it been? Because they've never done that. If you look at Vince McMahon's inner circle, I don't recall seeing any black people there. There you go.
And I was going to say, I think it extends above the writers' room too, in terms of the corporate structure. That would be, you need representation up at Titan Towers, at the executive level. It needs to go all the way to the top, pretty much. Representation is the most important thing throughout the company, and I think if that happens, there's a greater chance that we would have a lot more than 4 black world heavyweight or WB champions.
You see, the thing for me, when I was growing up, like we're nearly similar. We're very similar age. I'm 38, and I remember saying to my dad, "Why is Junkyard Dog not champion? Why is Coco Beware not champion? Why is Ahmed Johnson not champion?" These are all people that they had massive pushes, but there was a lid on where they were. And if you listen back to now, like, again, people like Jim Cornette, who said like JYD, Coco Ware was massive in the territory days. People like Tony Atlas, massive, but they never got a push because it weren't commercially viable. And as soon as, like, I remember that I welled up when Kofi Kingston won the title, and you saw MVP there, and he's hugging everyone around him. I'm like, why is this a thing now?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Why is this a thing now? Like, I'm 38 years old, and this is the first time that the big title has been put on a person of colour, properly put on there. And the build was there, the story was there, everything was there. And to me, it seemed like a cop-out. I'll tell you why it seemed like a cop-out. It's because it was kind of like, oh, we've been pressured into doing this. It shouldn't be that.
Mm-hmm.
It should just be this person who's been here for 11 years has grafted this business, this industry. And he's been in he's done every gimmick he's been told. He's been in every tag team he's been told. He's put on silly accents, and now we're giving him the title. For me, it seemed a cop-out. It's just a case of what's going to look good for the corporate people.
Yeah.
This looks good.
And the funny thing is, like, even business-wise, it would have made all the sense in the world to be pushing on a regular basis people of color in prominent roles, because you're only expanding your audience. Mm-hmm. You're only expanding, your fan base by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's for all the business acumen that Vince McMahon might have, that is one shockingly, simple one that, concept that he just has never grasped.
I know.
And
yeah,
you can
hugely drop the bollock. He dropped the bollock on that.
Yeah.
Massively.
You can chalk it up to you can't get inside the man's head. He's either racist or oblivious. I don't know what he is. I don't. He's one of the two. But you like to hope that maybe he's just oblivious, which really is no excuse. But so let's see here, and we have one more Matt Chat question here from Munir. Let's see what Munir has to say.
Hi there, Stephen Larson and friendos of all kinds. Sorry I can't be there in person with you guys, but and thank you, Steve, for letting me send in a video for this with the donation. My Matt Chat question is this. Wrestling obviously is a great avenue for emotional reactions. Incredible things can happen. It makes you feel a certain way. What I want to know is for you guys, what one moment in the past, let's say 10 or 20 years in wrestling has happened that has had the most visceral emotional reaction for you? For me, is actually kind of a deep cut. It was when Katsuyori Shibata returned from injury at the G1 Finals in 2017 and basically said, "I'm alive, that's all," and was a massive badass. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and hope you guys have a great stream.
Obviously, like being like,
I had the audio off. I was muted. Wayne, repeat your answer.
okay, I'm gonna say it was the Hardy Boys return because I literally cried. I literally cried because being a big mark for indie wrestling, I knew that they was at another show somewhere down the road, and I was like, "Oh, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Nah, it's not gonna happen." And then when you see the New Day standing on the stage, and they're like going, "Woo, woo, woo, woo," and then all of a sudden, dum, 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 dum. And I was just exactly that. Exactly that. I'm standing in my living room, like it's like I don't know what time is it? Probably like 3 in the morning or some rubbish like that. I'm jumping around in my living room, tears coming down my eyes because I'm like, this is ridiculous. 'Cause I knew there was another show. I knew there was another show, and I thought surely they're not going to work us this way, and they did. They
They did.
absolutely worked us, and yeah, that for me of modern. Well, modern era wrestling, that was me done. I was like, these boys are coming back. And then when they cut to the crowd and the crowd are like, I was just like, yeah, that's how you work an audience. That's how you do it. It's old school wrestling. Larson?
First thing that came to my mind is when Daniel Bryan had to retire. That was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. But then the opposite side of that is we got to see him come back and announce that. And that was fantastic. The inspirational speech he gave when he came back, you know, about going after your dreams, don't quit on your dreams, and they won't quit on you, was fantastic. You know, especially in 2013, 2014, when he was at his peak, he was one of my favorite wrestlers, and to see him forced into retirement, you could tell it was devastating for him. And if you watch Total Bellas after he's forced to retire, you could see the how devastating it was for him.
Yeah.
And to have him go through that and then have him find a way to return the ring. And you can see now he is the happiest guy. He is so happy.
Yeah.
Just to be able to wrestle.
That is, it's so, he brings such a legit, genuine happiness to everything he does on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan is just an absolute delight to watch. That Money in the Bank bit where everybody's making their entrances and he shows up and he's got the biggest grin on his face and he goes, "All right, who wants to fight?"
Oh, it's great.
This is just pure joy emanating out of this guy. It is absolute. It's so much fun to watch him. Like, I always love when he's on the screen.
So Alex C brings up, because we were in the middle of doing a show and it was announced that he was going to be making his return. And Alex C says here, remember when he unretired and Steven Larson didn't see chat for like 20 minutes?
It was like, I think it was like 15 legitimate minutes of us not checking chat. And everybody is like, Daniel Bryan retired. And I was like, oh my God.
He's coming back. He's actually coming back.
So this is nowhere near. So that and Roman's return speech. Roman's really got me. Because, you know, the crowd, famously known for shitting on him, you know, understood this is like important. This is real. And this is a guy who we love to shit on, but he's a human being and he just beat cancer, which is huge. When he came back, that was huge. I'm gonna have a cheesier answer though, because I remember marking out so hard for this and really feeling it when Ric Flair showed up in WCW after his suspension from Eric Bischoff and the "Fire Me, Don't Fire Me." Oh my God, I marked out so hard for that. And all it was that he was just suspended and because he wanted to go see and he didn't show up at Thunder because he wanted to see his kid's match.
You want to see his kid wrestle, yeah.
But my God, Ric Flair really loved to wrestle. So yeah, not quite the level of like cancer, but being suspended by Eric Bischoff and coming back from that's a pretty big deal.
Well, there's like lawsuits involved and all that too.
Yeah, it was a whole huge thing. And Mongo was there, and that made it great. Mongo was crying. I love Mongo now. Anyways, thanks everybody for your
Happy Feet Mongo.
What's that?
Happy Feet Mongo.
Mongo, I should have answered that. Should have been my thing. Like, what gimmick did I want to be? Mongo. Yeah. Because I feel like, here's the thing about Mongo. Mongo is like achievable goals. I could wrestle like Mongo. I could look like Mongo.
Really, all he did was just throw himself around the ring a lot.
But he did it in the most cartoonish fashion.
Yeah, it was very over the top.
It was great. It was awesome. All right, well, that's it for the Matt Chat portion. We're going to head straight into our main event.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Guys, thank you for having me. I appreciate.
Wait, Wayne.
Thank you very much for joining us, Wayne. Thank you. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna kick him out.
Do it properly. Do it properly. Come on.
Do what now?
Kill me till I'm dead.
What?
Kill me till I'm dead. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
All right. I'm kicking you out now, Wayne. You gotta go.
Bye, Wayne.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Bye, Wayne.
Piss off.
Bye, Wayne.
Bye, Wayne.
Oh my goodness gracious! That was a lot of fun. That was really cool.
That was fun.
That was rad. Fun. Bunch of great Matt Chat questions, and now,
all right,
time for the main event. Let me fire this thing back up.
There you go.
Now the time.
Thank you everybody for their donations, for hanging out with us here for a couple 3 hours here for some Friendo Fest. It's been a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody watching, donating. Just thank you very much.
Man, Friendo Fest 2, unqualified success, Larson.
You got that right, man.
$13,402. Mr. Sinister says, with Matt Chat being once a month now, will it become a live thing now after today's experience?
It's not a terrible idea.
I think that Friendo Fest 2 has been such a success. I wouldn't mind bringing it back on a regular basis. I'm not sure exactly what regular means because a month goes by really quick.
It really does.
But I don't know. Maybe in coordination with pay-per-views, I could see maybe doing a Friendo Fest. You know,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm loading up.
Same.
The game right now. Then
man, it's top notch. Gonna get his hands back on that H title.
I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Like, do you have access to the H title itself?
Well, I mean, I think so long as I'll be top notch.
I don't know if we can put a championship online.
We'll find out.
But I mean, whoever wins this, it's understood.
Yes, absolutely. The Mayor Pete has a good idea regarding Friendo Fest. Is maybe around the Major 4 pay-per-views.
Oh, there you go.
Quarterly thing. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. Okay.
All right, you want to set this up? Or you want me to do it?
You
should do it.
I'm
since you have all the stuff, so you kind of need to do it.
I'm setting it up.
I'm here trying to be helpful and
no helpful.
I'll just sit here patiently and wait for my invitation.
Type. Should we make this a ladder match?
I guess
a ladder match would eliminate what happened last time.
Yeah, it would.
Ladder match it is.
All right, it's the first time this ever happened. Ladder match for the H title.
Yeah, man. Should I turn big head mode on? Probably
no.
Not.
So Christopher Kaufman is saying that there's no championship online.
Okay, well that's okay.
It's understood that this is for you get the money in the big briefcase. The title's inside.
It's like it's like how they did it with the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah. Mr. Sinister says no reaching for the title till 5 stars is achieved. Deal.
You've been
I see that.
You've been
Well, work that
invited.
Did you hear that? Mr. Sinister says no reaching for the title till 5 stars has been achieved.
Okay.
That's a gentleman's agreement right there. Yes.
Let's see how that works.
All right.
But this is going in Raw.
So I'm top notch. Yeah.
Yes, I am Rawgate Mutant. Waiting for other player.
There we go. What?
What happened?
How come that didn't work?
Oh.
No, I thought I pressed confirm and then it kicked me out. Oh, I see what happened there. Ready.
Okay. Ready. Hip Hop Hippo says, do you think they're calling it the greatest wrestling match ever because that was a tagline they were planning to use for a Saudi show and they just ran with it when the show was canceled?
Oh.
That is such a distinct possibility.
It is. It really is.
That is such a distinct. Oh, man, we're up to 13,672.
Awesome.
Ryan Chad with the $200 donation. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much,
man.
Ryan.
Wow. Man, if we get to 15,000, I'll do this. I'll eat a pineapple on video.
There we go. The
We'll
whole
live
thing.
Stream me eating a pineapple.
The whole thing. You don't even take the peel
Oh,
off. You get the whole
God,
thing.
yeah.
All the crunchy bits. You got to eat that too.
There you
The
go.
leaves, all of it.
What if there's like some rich person who's like, I don't care about the too sweet. I want to see Steve eat a pineapple. And then
Oh, man.
Alex C says, how long do we have to make it 14? So I think it's going through the rest of today.
It is going through the rest of today, I believe.
All right. You have the advantage here because I have to pee.
Uh-oh. I'm really hungry right now, so I don't know.
Ooh. I hate pineapple.
I know you
It's
do.
disgusting.
It's not as good. It's good for you, too.
Horrible.
It's full of vitamin C.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't like pineapple.
Oh, here, just in case there's music playing, we'll skip the entrances.
See, Sandra says eat a whole pineapple pizza. But that's the thing. There's some joy in there because there's some cheese and the dough and tomato sauce, red sauce.
Tomato sauce. You got it right.
Tomato sauce. Well, I recall red sauce.
Oh, my gosh. They're
Wow.
huge.
They're huge.
Here, stare down time.
Yeah, stare down. I don't trust you. Oh, wow.
I was ready for the stare down. You're the one.
This
that
looks like it's less
fired the first
laggy.
blow. It does, doesn't it?
Oh!
Just walked right into that, didn't I?
Yep.
Come on, top notch. Get up.
That's the most top-notch thing ever.
I know.
Oh, God, come on. I thought I had that.
Why were you just posing there, top notch?
There
What is this? Oh, goodness. That was quite a German suplex there.
Oh!
Man, running start, too.
Oh,
What are
man.
you doing, top notch? You reverse it and you just roll around a little bit? Come on. Like I'm reversing it, but it's not doing anything.
Oh, gosh. The anger.
Already. Just already.
Watch this. I'm going to go coast to
Go
coast.
coast to coast.
I'm going coast to coast. Look at that.
No, you're not. Why are you just standing there? Oh, man. Rocket Newton is tough. He is double
Yeah,
tough.
he is. Oh, thrown out of the ring. Like a fleshy, naked sack of garbage.
What? I don't have any... Oh, man. I thought I had some high-flying moves. Lame. Okay, well, I just run right past you.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, wow. Looked like Rocket was trying to absorb top notch right there.
Yeah, man. Get back in me. Oh, my God. Look at this. The raw power of Rawgate Mutant. Oh.
Man.
Oh, my gosh. Just a dismantling. Oh, my God.
Oh, on the
end
ladder,
of
too.
day
Oh.
on the ladder.
Oh, man.
End of days. Oh, no. Voice chat feature has been disabled. We can't talk to each other now.
Oh, no. Come on, top notch. Oh, my goodness.
Rawgate mutant. Rawgate mutant.
Top notch, super best. No, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to grab the ring steps.
Now we're getting laggy.
Trying to throw this at you. No, I can't do that, I guess.
Come on, put it in there. Oh, you're in my way. Oh, wait, stay there. Wow, damn it. No, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, God damn it. That was a huge
Why, what'd you want me to
blockbuster.
do?
I was going to get on the ladder and see if you could attack me there. Oh, no.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it could be fun.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Oh, man. That was quite
Ouch.
a bump there.
Oh, your camera is frozen again. You better
Oh,
fix
my
it.
gosh.
Don't worry, I'm still struggling to get up. I'm getting another ladder. Oh my god.
Oh, bridging across. Perfect.
there
there
we
you go.
Oh, come on. I thought I was. Oh, man. Ouch.
On the ladder.
Oh. Oh, come
Oh.
on.
Super beast press. Ooh, perhaps a tight. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Phase right through you. Fitting, I suppose.
Oh.
Did I get that one? I guess not.
Oh. Damn it. Oh, man. Oh, so much offense.
Trying to see what I can do with this ladder over here.
Jeez. I can't get anything in reverses, man. Shit's so laggy. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, so frustrating.
Oh, come on. There we go. Do it on the ladder. 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 Ladder, ladder, ladder.
Oh.
Oh, not quite.
Man, oh no. Oh,
Do
there
it,
you go.
Top Notch. Do it.
There you go. There you go.
Do it.
Oh!
Oh, no. That was bad. Oh,
That
no.
was not good.
Oh, that was a bad bump. You shook it off pretty well, though. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Top Notch, get up. Where are we at? We're only at 3.5 stars.
Oh, I know. Nope, keep climbing. Keep climbing. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Single axe handle.
Oh.
I was trying to run out of the way. It didn't work.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
man.
Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. Oh. Oh.
Oh, come on.
Look at your leg.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, I thought I got that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Dirty deeds.
Oh, dirty deeds.
Man, tide turn in that ladder spot.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh! Crash landing. Oh, man. Yeah, overboard. Oh, come on. I got that. So irritating.
Oh, crap.
Do it. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, man, a coloss.
Oh, Coloss. 4 stars. 4 stars.
Not quite. Still 3.5.
I have 4 on mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh,
come on. I got that.
Ouch. Oh, another end of... Oh.
What?
Another end of days.
Man, Top Notch is in bad shape here. Yeah, why am I only stuck on 3.5 and you got 4 stars?
That's weird.
That is weird. Come on, Top Notch.
Oh.
Can't reverse anything right
Damn it.
Oh, I really didn't want to go up top, but okay. I got out of that situation.
I thought you were gonna land on me.
Well, I did.
Here,
sure
try to. There you go.
You gonna try to hit me with
It
those?
never works. It's not gonna work.
Oh
no!
Oh man, Top Notch landed right on his head.
These
too.
guys are both fucked up.
Where's your star meter at now?
Still 4.
All right.
Is yours a 4?
And they make you really earn that 5-star match, huh?
Yeah. What if we battle on the ladder a little bit?
All right, let's do that.
Might heighten the drama. What if I do this?
No, don't do that.
Trying to heighten the drama.
No, heighten the drama is brawling on top of the ladder, not pushing it over.
Oh, I thought I just meant we use the ladder generally to fight.
No, brawling on the ladder is literally what you said.
How about I get up on the ladder and okay. Well, that's what I was saying we do.
All right, jump on me already.
Hold on. I mean, maybe it needs a couple notches. And then you push me up.
The thing doesn't even show up for me. Like the mini
really?
game no, it doesn't show up for me at all.
That's weak. All right, well, push me up. There you go. Oh.
I haven't finished, but I guess.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh my God, this has got to be 5 stars here. Oh! Oh my God.
Oh, I get right back up. That's cool. Oh, I got 4 stars. What do you got on yours?
I still have 4. Hold on, Gypsy wants out. You can do whatever you want. We got to get this to 5 stars. No way.
I know. I'm not going to win. Oh, moonsault double stump.
I wonder if the finish factors into the final star count.
Yeah, it might.
Still a 4.
F5. What are you doing? Pick him up.
Reversal. Oh my God.
There goes the ladder. We still have that ladder set up out there.
Oh, that's a good point. That should be 5 stars.
I love that. You could duck under the ladder.
Oh, there's a prompt for something. I had a prompt for something.
Oh, really?
It might have just been my signature, but it might have been ladder related. Get back over here. Oh, look at my big
you
slider.
slid under that.
I know, that was
cool.
rad. Oh. Stop
No,
going
it's not,
under the
that's
ladder.
not what I was trying to do. I was not trying to do that.
Oh, God.
Man, corner of the head right in the ladder.
Oh.
Oh, man. Double axe handle. That hurt.
Oof.
Man, another one.
Oof. Stay there. Oh, man.
What if I don't want it?
Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
That was kind of a moment, I'll be honest.
That was a little underwhelming. It did. Hey, we're close to 4.5, though, because it said it was a new move. I like my style.
He's so graceful in that ladder.
Oh no!
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh man!
This might do something.
I think that's it.
So close to.
Oh, come on!
Oh, we're at 4.5 now.
All right. Try to get that spot in the ladder. Just I'll try to. I'm hitting these reversals like perfect.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
It's a tad off, and that makes all the difference. Oh man, a third end of days. Let me see if I can get you on the ladder over here.
Yeah. When I sent you over the last time. All right. Oh, you're gonna post me.
Oh, there you go. Got a little bit more. Oof. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh.
All right, let's try this. Oh, I thought I OMG moment there for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you back in.
Oh. Oof.
Oh.
Ran right into it.
Uh-oh. Gosh darn, I had OMG moment there and I lost it.
Oh, shit.
All right, hold on. There we go. What's going to happen here?
Oh, this might be something.
No, it's just a swing, I think.
Yeah, well, you haven't done it yet. And I think you have to add up all this stuff because there's like a little bar right there.
I was hoping it was an OMG moment with the ladder.
Ooh, ouch.
Right on the ladder. This is a brutal, brutal match.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Ah.
Ah.
Oh,
that
sucked. Oh, back of the neck.
That sucked. Oh. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Oh, 5 stars. We got 5 stars. Bad news for you.
Oh, my buddy's all. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No.
Rugged Mutants.
I don't know if you need to go to those lengths, Rawgate Mutant. Oh, you're calling me up.
Damn it.
Seemed like a bad idea.
Oh, come on.
My collision. I'm all messed up.
You are glitching all. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing.
I can't do anything. This match is yours to lose.
This is amazing.
I can't go out this way.
This is amazing.
I can't go out this way. Get in there, Top Notch. Get in there.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes,
This is
I am.
great.
There we go.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
After all that, Top Notch deserves to win. Oh, come on, don't do that.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I didn't want to lose that way.
That was the greatest thing ever. Oh no. Oh no. Get up, Rawgate Mutant. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's a nasty bump.
There we go.
I didn't want to lose that way.
That was amazing. Come on. Get in place. Oh.
Oh, come on. One of us hit each other. Damn it.
Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
F5.
Oh. Look at that. Nobody.
Come on, top notch. Get up there. Oh, he moves. I don't know how far you are along. Have you gotten any yet?
I've got one notch left. Oh, and I win! Rocket Mutant retains in a 5-star classic. Oh, man. That botch moment was amazing. That was the greatest thing ever. Oh, wow.
Rawgate had to go and utilize the power of Rawgate to earn himself that W.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the thing is, he irradiates Rawgate.
I know.
The power within.
It does have its effects. I understand all that.
We're at 13,742. We've got our Raw recap stream tonight. Let's try to make it an even 14,000. 15,000, I'll eat an entire pineapple.
There you go.
Anyway.
Leaves and all. You lead the whole thing.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you, everybody.
So much. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Kirsten made a clip of it. Thank you so much, Kirsten. Thanks, everybody, for your contributions. I will start working. We'll both start working on our creative endeavors to rewards. ASAP. Yeah, man. This is a really special event, man. This is super special.
And again, thank you, everybody, for contributing, for donating. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Yep. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.